And right on time, we'll end the before time. Well, you know what I mean. After approximately 60 seconds, we shall end the before times. And we shall pray that it works. But it won't, so we'll have to do a manual review later. Mr. Manual Reviewer, if you are real, later when you see this, I promise, things are very cool and advertiser-friendly. For at least, like, 10 minutes, probably. Anyway, that's not what we're here to talk about. We're not here to talk about monetization. We're here to play Final Fantasy the 14. It's Endwalker. This is our second Endwalker stream, so we're gonna go ahead and get back in there. This episode is titled Labyrinthos because that's where we're at last. I'm actually going to poll the guys about that for raisins later. But we're trying to get back in the swing of things. The Dawntrail pre-orders are now available. We have our date, and it's July 2nd, I believe. But there is... Yes, it is July 2nd. But there is an early access period as well, which people will have access to if they pre-order, which I will probably be pre-ordering. I just need to figure out how to do that probably through PSN. If they let it, would be the easiest. If they don't, that means I'm going to have to fight the Square Enix store, which is a little complicated. I may let that one settle for a little bit. We're logging in. We logged out of the house. Unfortunately, I remote to turn down my TV because whenever I log into the house, I don't know exactly which Ishgard theme this is, but this particular Ishgard theme always blares super loud, so hold on a second. Okay, turn it down a couple notches. I'm sure I'll turn it back up when we get to cutscenes, but like I said, it's always super loud. But yes, I actually, I'm in a different spot than last stream because I did log in a couple of times and do a little bit of stuff. I need to get back in the swing of things. Like this swing. But also, yes, hey, chat. Look at this. Look at this, people at home. Lucky redid the front for spring. Got this lovely, like, Wisteria walk into a gazebo. Now, I love that if I'm at my normal FOV, you can't hecking see me. But there I am. But with all that in mind, let me get in the VC with the boys who've been out there for a while. Okay, bleep bloop, I'm in. Oh, Lucky's ferocious typing. Actually, honestly, compared to some of the other experiences, especially with the solo parts, I found tanking to go through MSQ remarkably easy. Having a giant HP pool helps. Yeah, no, it's because you're freaking invincible. And now that I'm, as Gunbreaker, I had access to a lot of DPS options and I could regen myself. As Paladin, I can literally heal myself and others if needed. Okay, alright, but it's time to do MSQ. I did want to... Let's look at my new tab. I wanted to ask, though, because I'm between quests currently. Do you think, for the sake of, like, getting access to areas, is it better to go down the other route and get access to I think it's, Razatan first? Area?
You shouldn't be spending too much time in Labyrinthos.
Okay.
Like I said, they do the thing where they segment it off, so I think you have to return. I think you have to return to Labyrinthos like 3 times in total.
Ah, okay. So we're doing the classic bounce back and forth because players, please, we can't all have you in the same area at once. Please stop doing that. Oh my God, our servers are dying. I wonder if the split in Dawntrail will be literally like north-south or just 2 different areas to go through. Anyway, hi Alpha now. He's gonna give me the hat coffer. But yeah, all right, we're back in Labyrinthos. Keep on keeping on with the guys. I don't know if I made any Biodome jokes last week. But I should have. Where's Pauly Shore? That's right, I made a Pauly Shore Biodome reference in the year 2024. I'm freaking 30 years old. And also a little bit more. Okay, I want somebody to double check me on that. There definitely was a poor rogue over there, right? And he vanished? I'm not hallucinating. He was right here, and then he went away. Somebody check the footage. Oh shit, I did do a lot of stuff last week, didn't I? No, okay, we could use some mending. I mean, a big deal, but since I didn't remember, it's good to get it out of the way. There he is! I see him in the background of this cutscene. He's real. The poor Rogo is real. Sorry, I just had a terrible thought, which I will voice, but I will not be doing because I do actually like this game and take it seriously. But my mind just had the cursed neuron thought of, what if I did Endwalker entirely in the Toad costume? And I was just like, no, I won't do it to him. But it would be funny.
Here, feel, frog.
Cattle.
Croak,
Oh,
jump,
works.
frog.
Nice.
It works. You just frog from Chrono Trigger.
I would have to do the entire stream in my Kermit the Frog here impression. Oh, geez, guys. That tank buster really messed me up. It's not easy being blue, because I'm a tank.
Aura is just doing nothing. Oh, sorry.
So I gotta get my brain on and read some tech boxes. It's so funny to me. I've just had this thought, especially with this crew we've got when we split the Scions again. I'm in like, I know obviously, you know, Alice likes to punch her problems first, but she is still a caster, and you know is not an idiot musclehead like some people I know. But it's so funny for me to be in this nerd crew in my paladin getup. I'd just be like, yes, hello, I'm here in case these guys need to lift anything heavy. Their fragile wrists can only lift books and sticks. These guys are doing so much inventory they don't even operate the lift service. Yeah, he's into it. Not that isn't to say that, like, I wouldn't assume literally everybody in Charlian isn't in on it, but, you know, he probably works for those... Was it 99 guys in the forum?
Think so?
I mean, Yashola, my plan would be just to find the nearest edge down and jump off. My ankles will be fine. And if we were doing like post cuts of this, this would be the part where the editor would like smash cut to either recorded or archival footage of me, you know, getting the fall damage while in combat and instantly dying with like the GTA wasted over it.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody on that giant mouse guy. Mount. It's adorable. Also, yes, I'm chat, you can see that I have brought out my wind-up Califisteri, because I actually literally just got that literally yesterday.
God. First try. I am definitely playing with some new ass fucking players here.
Yeah.
In the Voidor.
So that's a feeling we got yesterday as well. I don't know. If you happen to see this, if YouTube's algorithm does a smart thing, well, probably not a smart thing, because if you're brand new, you're probably still somewhere back in, you know, ARR or Heavensward. But you know, we've left the open beta and officially have launched FF14 on Xbox with the free trial if you have the appropriate Game Pass level. You know, now going all the way to Stormblood. That's quite a lot of content area that new players can access, so without having to actually pay their sub fees yet. So I wouldn't be shocked if there was overall a little bit of a newbie boom. I don't know, you know, how long before we start hearing numbers on how many people are actually playing on their Xbox. I don't know how much, you know, credibility, because I'm sure there'll be lots of downloads, but will there be lots of, you know, people actually playing it for any length of time? We'll see, but there should hypothetically be a newbie boom right now. Also, you know, I mentioned this in the before times before I got in the VC. We did just get the pre-orders open for Dawntrail as well, which I'm sure is going to have handfuls of people being like, ooh, shoot, I need to go make sure I catch up before the next X-Pack. Oh boy, Aaronville, what did you lose now? Oh shit, Aaronville's gonna ask me to do a shooting gallery minigame. Well, you need me to fish in this river.
Excuse me.
A little green bird with a distinctive caw. It's just a regular green bird, not a little green bird. Okay, it's probably this asshole. Come around the rock, bird. The Crow Mafia sends its regards. I hope we never get tired of the weird shooting gallery minigame.
It shows up a few times.
I feel like ever since they implemented, which was what, Stormblood?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, ever since then, it happens at least like 2 or 3 times per MSQ.
Where you have to do like some first-person viewing shit and maybe have to look at a guy.
Look at a guy. There's usually at least one that is straight up the shooting gallery where you have to like hit somebody with a dart.
I do remember they did it a couple times in
Nicely done. Let me trust this one
in
up,
Shadowbringers.
and
I
I'll make my way over
remember
to you.
you were practicing shooting with the dwarves and you could shoot the crystal exart a couple times. I totally did, and I giggled to myself.
They even use it in one of the Shadowbringer beast tribes.
Do they? I remember they have a mini game for the Namazu,
There
but
you
that
are.
was
Any new revelations?
There's one for the pixies where you're shooting beavers.
Oh, that's right, the beaver mini game. You have to protect the pixies from the
So you
menacing
met with that
beavers
Gleaner
coming
again,
at
this time
coming at
to
them.
Capture
By
and
shooting
bring them.
porksies at them.
Yes, you launch porksies at them. That was the best.
I understand
Can't believe I
catching
forgot
and
that.
bringing in creatures from the outside, but what's
That's
the
peak
point
game
of
design
chasing
right
after
there.
ones already here?
Oh, it's a simple thing, really. Occasionally, we remove specimens no longer needed for study, or those we've had difficulty raising. But we can't simply turn them loose.
So I believe that under normal circumstances where you first hear Aaronville's voice, though obviously he's in the Dawntrail trailer, so I kind of knew what he sounded like already.
Safely returning such creatures to
Yeah,
their
people
native
are completely
habitats
normal
is
about
another
Aaronville.
facet of a cleaner's duties.
Yes, that's definitely what I've observed on the internet. I have watched several people react to the Dawntrail trailer.
But not
the,
in this case, I'm
just
afraid.
thinking about it now, yes,
I've
that
been
that
asked
is
to
a
bring the
the
bird
Dawntrail trailer's
below.
boat is a boat of normalcy. You've got Alphino, who everybody's like, oh, is he there? Is he not? Yes, there he is. Good job. There's my son. You've got Meteor John Final Fantasy entering his beach dad phase. And then your other two NPCs are Eredville and Wooklamat.
Thanks, everybody. Wow.
The boat.
The restricted section in the lower levels of Labyrinthos. Open only to a select few researchers handpicked by the Forum.
Yeah, I got
The projects
mock
down there
again.
are the subject
So
of rumor and hearsay.
it's been an
Bigger than
experience.
It's not even the
Advanced
first one.
technologies that can never be allowed to fall
That
into
is the one
outside
that I
hands.
think out of the
Even
three in that
Archons are
series
not
though
privy
is
to
the
the
most pain in
truth.
the ass. Like,
I don't know. Dunscape has I have seen entire groups wiped just on the first fucking boss.
that's what I was about to say. I guess the actual fights in Dunscape are tougher. Like, I've done multiple party-wide wipes to Nightmare Diabolos, the final boss. And I have
think
actually
Mach-
seen the whole team wipe against the first boss.
I think Mach has more punishing instant death mechanics, especially like
Those who
Megadeth,
are,
if you don't know what
the
you're doing.
researchers
Oh
involved
god,
in the
no, we almost
secretive
wiped a
work
Megadeth, but
are
thankfully
not
some
permitted
people
to walk
actually knew what they were
freely in the
freaking
city.
doing. It was
and are instead required
we
to
did
live
wipe-
in
we did wipe the
isolated
Ozma.
quarters.
almost wiped a fucking Califasteri.
Yeah, that's like, especially right there, like, in Mahak you have Ozma back-to-back with Califasteri, both of which are actually, like, pretty serious fights. Like, Califasteri has some very big AoEs. And,
Well,
Ozma is just, do you remember your shapes right?
Oh, hey, 2 cons.
What could a facility subject
Well, I
to
was a
such
DPS
strict
screaming out
security
mechanics to people,
protocols
so I guess it's to be
possibly need
expected.
with a hornbill?
Yeah.
Ozma, you also can fall off.
Oh
also.
my
possibly.
god, I embarrassed myself. I
I wasn't
fell
afforded
off
an
while running
explanation.
to my spot because I was typing instructions. So it's just like, yeah, you need to do this, and ah! Just right off the edge. Oh,
But
Aaron's here.
judging by the requisition list given to me and my colleagues, I doubt it's for any kind of
I've rolled
advanced
the
research.
monastery, so we'll see how that goes with new people.
Alright. Aaron, what do you think of the new front yard?
I'd be more inclined to believe we were making preparations to migrate to
You're
the
standing right in front of me!
Mericidio,
Oh.
thereabouts.
Well, I logged
Okay.
in and then I was alt tabbed still.
Oh.
Aaron didn't even realize where he was.
I didn't realize where I was when I teleported there for a second.
No, they gave me the best reaction one. It was like, am I at the right house? I was like, yes, I needed someone to say this.
It's true because I didn't make mention of it when I was there earlier because we talked about it in real life yesterday in the VC, but you changed the exterior style
Yeah.
to better fit the Vib.
If I can, I want to try and get the floor.
What?
Apparently,
Why
you can
did you
get
say that?
specialty exteriors based on professions, and there's a florist one. I'm like,
Much of the flora
ooh.
and fauna we were asked to
The only problem
procure.
is it requires
Good
super
service,
special
reliable sources of
materials from
sustenance.
super special places. And I'm like, I don't know if I got. Well, as I'm dying.
Looks pretty good. I will say this area does look a little empty considering we had the big fire pit there before, but everything else
How's
is
that-
good.
I'm trying to I was trying to think about that.
Can we get a maypole or something, something that projects a big area but does not actually take up that much space?
Actually, maybe not a maypole, but I do think I might find something equivalent. Let me. Let me check
comparatively
something.
hardy species too.
This is also very
Able to
interesting
endure
that
harsh
it
climates.
sounds like the forum is planning
And
on
among them
gathering
are specimens
species
known
so
to
they
be
can go
effective
live
in
in
improving soil quality and
Arcadia,
purifying
Arcadia, which
water.
may be why people were thinking that might be where the next X-Pack is, because they assume Dragon Australia will survive the apocalypse.
When you
No,
put
we
it
really
that
don't
way,
have a
migration does sound like a reasonable
Oh, that
assumption.
might work. I don't know where I'm gonna get that though.
That's all it is, though. An assumption. Through our tasks, we gleaners glimpse only bits and pieces of the forum's plans.
Yeah, I'm doing some deep
Our
moves
prime
here.
concern is that our requisitions.
I'll figure out something.
be
I
they
have been
living
thinking about it.
We do usually have a
Like,
couple of big set
Now,
pieces in the
I
front
really
yard. Like
must
we
be
also
going.
had the fucking
I regret that I cannot
McDonald's
reward you as
drive-through
you
mecha
deserve.
hangar as well.
I think even if it was just like, you know, the flooring,
Perhaps you
just
might
like the
reward us
grass is
after
a
a
little
fashion,
more
though.
colorful.
It is
like some
imperative that we
flowers,
reach
like
the
little
lower
patches of
levels.
flowers or something like that. Like,
No, I'm getting an idea.
Seeing as you are already
I
set to
just
descend
need
with your
to
assigned
see if I
cargo,
can
mayhap we could accompany you as your assistants.
work
I'm afraid
it.
that won't be possible. Once the animals
the
have been
paint killed
prepared
all the
for
healers.
transport, we send them down separately
Uh-oh.
via the lift.
Sounds about right.
I will, of course, follow after to make my report, but I can hardly pass you off as porters when there's nothing left to carry.
I would like some place for people to sit, because you can go sit in the
Indeed.
gazebo, but I also
Pray
wanted to
forget I
make
said
that
anything.
kind of have that, you know, mysterious forest gazebo kind of feel over there.
Well, I just as I showed on stream, I just love that the way the gazebo and like the wisteria walk works is just if you've got your FOV set out to the normal distance you play Final Fantasy 14 at, you the character just kind of vanish in there. So yes, very mysterious. You're in there somewhere.
How do you feel about climbing? If you've strength and the courage to brave it, then there is another way down. This path
Whoa.
leads to the 33rd
Where the fuck
facet,
is my tank?
a mine shaft excavated during one of our expansions of Labyrinthos. While I cannot guarantee that the passage is safe to traverse, it should provide
Honest,
access
for
to the
not
meteor
gardening
circuit
or
below.
using the chocobo stables, I might put those in storage.
I never even knew such a place
Yeah, we really don't use
existed.
choco stables at
Thank
all.
you. This is
think only
the
Lawson put
perfect
his in.
solution.
Maybe you.
That might free up a
You're
bit
quite
more
welcome.
space so I can.
But consider
Now, I know we
yourselves
do
warned.
garden, but usually
If
that's
the
when we get in
going
a
proves
fucking
too
gardening
treacherous, you'd do
mood.
well to turn back.
Well, so
And
long as
really,
you leave enough
it's only
space,
you.
you can rearrange them. I mean, Lucky sets the plants, but
Well, turning back is hardly an option. Not when
several
Oh,
we
I
of
can
you
can't
do a
actually-
very good job.
Let's go and take a look at this mine shaft.
I cannot
Continue.
place this store. Wait, is there anyone? Is there anyone in? Is there anyone in the fucking chocobo table? No. Well, I can't put it in the storage, so I guess it's just fucking there. But
That's a what?
The oof.
Except for the one samurai that revived after the white.
Cheer them on. Make them. They can 1v1.
Which boss is it?
Agrius. We
Yeah.
failed the add DPS check.
Oof. No, I didn't want to store that, you fool.
Fool of a took. Actually, let's go.
That gives me enough space. What do we associate with spring? Flowers, trees, animals. A picnic.
It's a good one. Also, I mean, you know, we still got Hatching Tide going on, so egg.
Egg. Egg, Little Ladies' Day. Would you say? Would you say camping's kind of a spring thing?
Yeah, it definitely feels
Or
like a
summer?
It feels like a spring or summer thing. It depends.
It's marketed for kids towards, or it's summer, because that's the vacation time.
Yeah, summer camp,
That's-
but
That's true.
I think summer break is when most of my family did their camping, which was thankfully
Other-
they did most of the family camping either before I was born or when I was very small.
I love camping. I wish I could go camping more. I do know in Japan that Golden Week is actually prime time fucking camping time.
Yes, that definitely makes sense. Though Japan has a very specific climate, I'm sure Golden Week is much more personable than the height of the Japanese summer break.
Oh Jesus!
Other than people flying south for spring break, what else is there associated?
What spring break? Nah, I always hear about the spring break fucking party.
Yeah. No, I've lived in Florida a long time. Yeah, spring break week is big around here for.
Oh yeah, you are in Florida, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, Florida gets all the people from the north during spring break.
Yeah.
Up
Though we have
north.
more than our fair share of local youths who get into it. Just because, if you live there already, it's a lot cheaper and easier to access them. He is taking damage. Is the second getting outside my radius? Come here, you weird freak show.
Oh, that's actually cheaper. Hell. Do.
The fuck does a mushroom cricket legs? I can't believe you've done this.
Oof. Okay, that's gonna be some work. Durium. Ingot. That's not too pricey. Yeah, I'll just buy that up. I think I will go with the camp motif.
Sounds good.
Well, I think I might have to.
Jeez.
I could make the trees a bit more thick. Oh. I know what I'll do.
Thank you, Mount Roulette.
Yeah, keep driving.
Perfectly normal to drive your car in a mine shaft. Great off-roading in this thing. I could actually fit the entire group of scions I have with me in the car. We'll just have Kryl sit on Yashol's lap.
Yep.
So there's a Falky in the Labyrinthos.
Trees are literally vanishing around me.
I have made the tree area more tree.
this big round structure looks important.
Ah!
Let's see what it drops from like what there to there. It took 5k damage from that clip. You went fine. Now I'm just thinking of a Ray Narvaez clip. Ray, known for his many jokes about fall damage, playing Left 4 Dead with some guys, grabs a gas can in that one mission, jumps off. The grapes! They're here! It's the square grapes! Forget what the fuck I was talking about. This is much more important.
I'm gonna find somewhere else to stand until my seat stops moving.
Sorry, I am making the camp area.
I know.
Alright, but I gotta go. I actually gotta go make some of this shit.
Slap the mic. Sorry about that.
Because some of the items that's like 40k, I'm like, I'm not spending 40k. You can't make me.
That's fair.
I am an Omni crafter. There's nothing that this world contains that I cannot reach. Get out a notepad here. So I can take
Just wait
notes.
for Cosmic Exploration or Expeditions or whatever it was called, day 1. Lucky's gonna be out there in space.
I am gonna be out there in space. Sorry, I just looked up one of the items I wanted to put in here. It's like 128k. I'm all like, no.
My tank doesn't know what he's doing. We're fucked.
All right, so it says carbon.
Oh, and the quest objective person is even in the grape zone. No wonder everybody who was so, like, memorable about the grapes. You throw them in the cutscene, and then you make us, like, stand in there to get the quest objective as well.
Oh, so I need a weathered pipe. Okay. See how much that is. That's only 300. That's easy. And then integral lumber.
So I see a lot of people talk about, quote-unquote, PS2 graphics a lot these days. Usually as a negative. Don't know what the fuck they're talking about. The PS2 was a great-looking console for its time. It's funny because these plants, I would not say, are like PS2-era plants. Like, they look like they've got individually modeled leaves. These definitely are, like, PS2 or PS3 era style, like, saving polygon grapes, where it's just like, shit, how do we model grapes? We'll just make a weird, vaguely conical object and give it a texture, rather than try and model a bunch of little spheres? That'll work, right? And it does. I
It
know
will.
they're grapes, but it is very funny considering that, like, a lot of this game is decently better modeled. Look at these trees.
Oh
These
no!
trees are pretty
Listen, the grape things became such a big fucking thing that in at FanFest, like you can get the fucking the low poly grape squish, like little squish plushes, and in one of the latest patches they actually have the grape lamppost, which just has the conical grapes as a lamppost.
good. Yeah, I think I remember the lamppost, and I've definitely seen the stress toys. That would be
So
very
no, they
fun.
took it and ran with it.
Well, I remember because I think this was early enough in the cycle that I had only hadn't started playing 14 yet, or was very early in it. But I distinctly remember it was talked about with 16, where Yoshi P had to come out and be like, "Hey guys, there's grapes in this game. Our grape textures are way better in 16. Trust me. We've worked on this. We took your criticism to heart. Okay, our grapes are better, and they are actually. The vineyards in 16 are very well detailed. I think they might have actually individually modeled the grapes.
High polygon grapes. Didn't do that. That. Which one's this one? No, that's not the one I want. Progress. Yes.
Don't you guys? Didn't you guys elect these 99 guys to the forum or something?
The Song Upon the Wind. Oh, is that a bar title?
Sure they do.
Yes.
Okay.
That's the level 80 Bard title.
It's a
I
pretty
don't
good one.
remember. I don't remember. I literally don't.
Kudos on you for sticking through Bard for 80 levels.
Well, I've stuck through it for 89 levels at this point. I'm one level short of maxing it.
Nice. And then you'll only have to pick it up again once Dawntrail comes out. I'm kidding, actually. Bard's perfectly fine to play. It's just the storyline so far has been very normal.
It's
It's an
not
AAR
as
class.
bad as Paladin, but yeah.
Okay, you can sit at these things. This is good.
Let me see the stack boxes. Oh, way over there. Okay, that's why I'm like, I don't see anything. Okay, we go that way? Yes. I'm like wandering around the fields. That's not even where I need to be. Interesting. That's the second time I've gotten Midgard Stormer on Mount Roulette today.
I need all nasty.
Shit, he looked at me.
I need all nasty for. Not fue.
God damn it. Gap closer now. I always forget I can gap closer. Because it takes so fucking long to get there.
How much did I get for the candy?
Damn it, my white mage doesn't know what lucid dreaming is.
Boy. I'm not to say anything about the Xbox audience, but I'm just gonna assume there are a lot of new players in general. I do know that
Yeah.
like 14 and Xbox like social media have been putting out guides and stuff. It's like, oh, there's the
Oh, I'm an idiot. Whatever.
down and around. Okay.
Whatever. United. Whatever.
Now I'm just imagining the skateboard mount in 14.
That'd be pretty sick.
Just, you know, fucking roll along. It'd be pretty easy to do the animation. Just, you know, have you kick off a little bit every so many steps. Don't give it any special animation for when it flies either. Just you just fucking take to the sky.
My United States of whatever.
Shit, if only I'd leveled
Thank you,
botanist.
Ark.
Yep.
If only I'd leveled botanist and I understood these plants.
Hard to look away, isn't it? But they're more than pretty flowers. Heart blooms are attuned to ambient emotion. You don't seem convinced, but believe me, it's true. This ashen grey, for instance, it mirrors the anxiety and urgency of those working nearby as they rush to fulfill sudden orders. Intense feelings like those spur the petals to change colour. Bright glowing hues in the presence of joy, dark subdued shades for frustration or despair. Yet even with the collected wisdom of Charlian at our disposal, we've yet to identify the underlying principle of this empathic effect. And there are other mysteries besides. Although the flower is extraordinarily long-lived,
Tinsin's a fucking
its low
11 character.
reproductive rate has
Interesting.
made it difficult to find younger populations growing in the wild.
Yep.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm reading about the thread about which Final Fantasy characters would fuck, and Tenzin has come up on in the Final Fantasy 11 thread because that apparently is that thread was done by Woke Lamott's voice actor.
With too few sightings to map its
hilarious.
distribution,
That's cool.
and no closely related species to track, we've been unable to pinpoint its land of origin. To further complicate matters, every culture, even dimly aware of its existence, has given it a different
Those
name
moments when you
and
realize there's
mythos.
more references than you fucking
Our attempts to
realize.
study it via the historical
References
record
and
have been an
references.
exercise in frustration. As an avid botanist myself, I should one day like to unravel the Heartbloom's secrets. But I'm afraid other duties must take precedence. I will leave you to your thoughts.
Oh my fucking god. I tell him as tank, party tank that is new, wants to be main tank.
No, why? This I don't understand. I'm like
Have you learned
level
aught of interest?
86 Gunbreaker or something, right? I've got a tank class near the level cap. I don't even main tank if I don't have to. You kidding me? If you want to tank, go for it, baby. You will never see me throw a provoke unless we're, you know, in the VC doing a tank swap.
A flower that reacts to one's feelings. Strange. I must say, I have never heard of such a thing.
When I, you know, do trials or raids or something, and I see, you know, one of the other, you know, guys flick on his tank stance first, I'm like, okay, homie, you got this.
Oh, he's using provoking his rotation. I think he's a WoW player.
This is all very fascinating.
Is there a lull in
But
WoW
as it
or
stands,
something,
we
or are
failed
people
to gain
just
any
getting
significant
out of it
insight into
because
the forum's
Blizzard once
undertaking?
again is looking bad?
No, it's been pretty bad again.
Okay.
Indeed.
I know that the last X pack they
While
did
there
was
is
actually
certainly enough
positively
activity
received,
to support
but
Erenville's supposition that
It
a
started
priority has been
positively
placed on
received, but they're
improving
doing
food
the
production.
equivalent of patch content right now, and it's not going well.
Okay, yeah. That would explain why some people who probably stopped 14 to go back to WoW were probably like, maybe it's time to go back. Time to try something new.
Unfortunately for our investigation, these workers
And to
were
be
never
fair,
informed
I
as to
will
how their
say,
duties served
I
the
feel
master
like
plan.
whenever, especially with WoW, but even with some other MMOs, whenever you've got somebody who's just like, man, I have an MMO-shaped hole in my life, what do I do? There is a 14-player with the copy pasta loaded for bear who will slide right in and be like, hey, have you heard of critically acclaimed MMO RPG Final Fantasy 14? With a free trial, up to Stormblood. Includes
If
not
only
only the
we
base
could
game, but
interrogate the
also
forum members directly.
Heavensward and Stormblood. Play up to level 70.
Oh, I need snowflakes. Okay. Oh, that'll be easy to get. I don't want to buy it.
Also, once again, aren't these guys... Well, I don't know. I don't know what the voting age is in fucking Charlie, and I don't know if the twins can vote, but, like, these guys are your elected officials. They should be accessible.
Isn't that the entrance to the arcade?
Did we confirm that they're voted? For all we
I
know,
don't
they could
remember
be
his
like,
call. Because the way I remember this from last time was that they started with in a very obvious Greek allegory, they started with a direct democracy, but as Charlian got too big, they turned to picking the forum. I'm not sure if they're actually fully elected, but I thought that was the implication last time, was that everybody else, you know, we pick the forum members, and then they do all the day-to-day governing.
Look, there. I think that's Erenville.
Yes, the members are popularly
A little
elected.
difficult to tell from here, but I think you're right.
alright.
I
He
feel
did
like
say
this
he was
probably
coming
just
down
goes
to
to a
make his
meta-narrative
report
of, like,
to
Charlian's supposed to be, you know, supposed to talk about their, like, complacency and stuff, but, like, you pick these guys. You don't know what they're doing or why they're doing stuff. That's not a good sign, y'all. Keep aware of your local and federal elections. Contact your congressmen and women today. They work for you, not the other way around.
I did used to send letters to my
Erenville receives
house
his
and,
orders from the forum. Would
senators.
it
I don't
not
do
follow
that
then
anymore.
that the superior
fired off
to
a
whom
couple,
he
but
reports is a fallen
usually only for
maniac,
like
or at least a close
really big
associate.
dumb stuff, like the big push against what was that law that would have killed net neutrality the first time? It's come
Oh, I
back in
don't
a couple names, but loads and loads of people on the internet got up about that one.
You mean to eavesdrop on their conversation? What of the risks?
Ours alone to bear. We won't interfere with Erenville's work, nor will he be implicated as an accomplice. If you're not comfortable taking part, I can do this alone.
Nay. I said myself that I wished to know Father's intentions. And no answers will be forthcoming should we simply ask nicely.
We can apologize later, should it come to it. Right now, we need every crumb of information we can get our hands on. Consequences.
No matter
be
what,
damned.
people do make my fucking yard a goddamn jumping puzzle.
It
I
might
have
be
no
best
idea
if you
how I
came
got
along
up
as
here.
well. In
You
fact,
know
we
exactly
should
how
all-
you got up here.
Cat stuff. Cat stuff.
I think I landed on a random polygon that let me get up here.
It's
Cryo? Oh, yes. That certainly sounds like a plan. I'm glad you agree.
That one. Increase progress. That's what I'm looking for.
Okay,
Boom,
I cannot
baby.
walk out and stand
Erenville
on
is
the
on
sign.
move. We need to get close.
I don't have all the material. Oh,
Almost. I can almost.
I had the
reach
strangest sense of deja vu. I'm pretty sure I have said that in the exact same way, like several times.
Speech patterns be speeching.
Just what do you mean? I don't have this. Then I see the problem. I just go, oh, fuck, Lucky. Why are you like this?
Nah, that's everybody, man. Do you know how many hours I've spent in Yu-Gi-Oh! Simulators? And it's been... Alright, now I'm going to... Why can't I activate this card? Why can't I summon this guy? What's gone wrong? What have I done? Oh. Well, I'm right fucked, aren't I?
Housing. Outdoor furnishing.
I do find it very
these are
funny.
bigger than I Okay, I should have maybe expected that, but these are
so
bigger
I
than...
go. What do you
bigger
think of the
than I
mood flowers?
It's very interesting. It's kind of, I mean, I get, from what that guy was saying, why it's like that, but it is kind of interesting that they go on about how these things can react to mood, and they just show them as kind of, like, gray. Like, I get we're all in a rush, but we could have done a little bit of play there. Ow, my shins.
Fuck. Yeah, it's only 5,000 damage.
Okay, so it's all the way up over there. Ah, yes, the side path. Also, I was going to say earlier, it's still a little funny to me with the way the jobs and stuff work is that while I have, been a paladin for a very long time level-wise, it still is Gladiator EXP.
Yeah.
This tickles my funny bone. Oh, also, while we were having this dialogue earlier, I got distracted by something else. I was going to say this, Alice says, like, oh, we can apologize later for eavesdropping. I'm like, you don't have to apologize for shit. You've got a bad dad. And while he doesn't necessarily owe you, like, complete transparency, a little emotional honesty would be nice from your father. Logisticon Beta. The building of logistics. I should double check that sometime. I don't know what the exact etymology of logistics is. Like, I'm sure it's a very old concept, but I'm not sure what, like, the root is. Would it be logos, as in, logic and reason, or is it a different word?
No, I'm pretty sure it's based off of logos.
I rolled a 2, a 3, and a 4. I'm leaving.
Oh, actually, no. It's based off of fucking French.
Interesting.
Logistics.
Logistique.
All right.
From lodger to lodge.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'm gonna get you ready to stealth it up.
Sure, let's do a stealth segment. I thought that might happen.
So you know how you mentioned playing through Endwalker as a frog?
Yes, I mentioned the toad suit, and Y'shtola has cast Toad upon me.
Of course, Y'shtola knows how to turn people into frogs.
Well, it is actually a fairly common Final Fantasy spell, but also knowing her teacher, yes, absolutely. You know that, like, annoying solicitors at Matoya's cave just get turned into more Pororogos. I was right that it was logistique. And then in English, we trim out some of the extra consonants.
Let's see, I think I might need... Do we have camp chairs? Let me see if I can find something like that.
So. No, that one. I'm sure this is a Koji Fox original here. Alpha Toad and Alatoad. Oh, I can speak with them, can I? Those dialogue spots better just be ribbit ribbit.
I like how your minion's still following you.
Yes, I still have my Caliphystery. Okay, so.
I feel like I need to get the Pororogo Law and Order, man, just so we could just have constantly a Pororogo just in our yard. But let me see here. Yeah, we need a campfire. We do not. Some stump stools will probably do it.
We can slope.
Cook pot. Or we can just go with the Explorer's Campfire. That might be easiest. That has all the stuff on it.
Now that's interesting. There's an interesting dichotomy you've given me. I guess the zone is still north, so I will cross the bridge. The way those are written makes it sound like one of them saying cross the bridge, one of them is not. Actually, no, yeah. Northish. Cross the bridge and go up north. Go north before crossing the bridge. Hey, yo, Yak House.
Use those across the bridge. Then go up the slope, I think.
Yes, probably. 'Cause I can see some guys, walking back and forth. And I'll give these mobs a wide berth.
I love it. So I'm looking at making like a little campfire and cook and like a little cook pot thing here, and I was looking there. I was like, yeah, I can get the cast iron cook pot, a campfire, or a stump stool, and get some stump stools, and that'd be pretty good. But then I see something called the Explorer's Campfire, which is just like a bunch of those things already combined. I'm like, oh, perfect, that'll just be one item. But I have to craft it, and I'm looking at the things to craft it are a cast iron cook pot, 3 stump stools, a campfire. I'm all like, it's like they fucking know.
Yeah, they just build you an item that's those 3 stacked together.
I trust
Yeah,
you
no,
will
that's-
find your compensation
they
to
gave me
be
life a
more
little
than
bit.
satisfactory. We wish to make clear that we are pleased with the efficiency and thoroughness of your work. So much so that we have come bearing new tasks in need of your competent hand.
I would not trust a guy whose outfit involves I forget the technical term for it, but a graduation-style cap that comes with a veil. You can trust a cat girl dressed as a doctor, though.
Another lengthy list. If I may speak frankly, the Gleaners have been pushed to the point of collapse by your unending demands. We are not familiars to be exploited. We are Charlian scholars, and we deserve an explanation for this unseemly treatment. What warrants such urgency?
In an age long past, Charlian was charged with a momentous duty. And now that word of the final days hangs heavy in the air, the time has come for us to fulfill that charge. I can say no more, but I promise you this. All will be revealed in due course. And when it has, you will understand that your toil was in service to the greatest good.
Bomb ash, you branch of bloodstone.
Greater good. Greater good.
He said the greatest good, so we can't say the greater good. Charlian would have a model village, though. A model village of their model village.
Then I will do your bidding. For now. But unless you wish the Gleaners to rise up in protest, I advise you to offer tangible improvements for our working conditions. Your promised revelation does nothing to address present circumstances.
A fair point. Your concerns will be conveyed to the
some
forum.
goddamn yew branches. Where are they? No, I cannot craft yew branches.
I mean, you can craft them by attacking a yew tree with your stick. Choice.
Fair enough. Well, I guess I'm gonna go craft it by attacking a yew tree with my axe.
Stealth check failed.
This guy's like, Ayo, what the fuck?
I hope that was informative. You may consider my debt to you repaid in full. While I do have my reservations about the Forum, I want to believe that they have our best interests at heart. Which is why I'm reassured that you're busy sniffing out the truth of things. We can ill afford to place all our eggs in one basket, this master plan of theirs, without first understanding the risks involved.
I really should go play No Man's Sky.
Wait! How did you know
It's
it was
alright.
us?
Though, I say it's alright having played it probably 2 or 3 free updates ago.
If you mean to impersonate a toad, try studying the real thing. And don't try to fool an expert.
I played it a bit with the latest patch that came out and it seemed fine. There's adding more and more stuff to it, and I'm like, what's new and what stuff it is that I missed in the last couple patches?
Yeah, I kind of feel that way about the game. It's like, it feels almost too big because the way, like, I mean, I know they're not, like, super huge, but you start the game on, you know, like, a procedurally generated planet map, and I always feel like I'm just starting to get the hang of this map when they're like, okay, cool, time to leave and go to space stations and find other planets, and I'm like, I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. Why would I go?
So what if I don't want to leave? I want to stay here forever.
And then there are times when I started, like, new games where I got, yes, a toxic radiation world. It sucks here. Let me out. It's terrible. Can't fucking go outside.
Lotha spawned on the tent.
Ooh, that gives me Holy Sheltron.
Yes, making a campfire. Alchemy!
I mean, I guess if you wanted to start a fire, yes, alchemy, but...
I mean,
Probably
it's a
other-
campfire that
other ways
burns
to
forever,
do that.
potentially, so...
Excuse me. Everlasting, campfire.
Is it smokeless?
I don't know.
Equivalent exchange.
I mean, we've talked about this before, both on and off mic, but alchemist crafting is a little weird. It basically seems to be like some things are kind of obvious as being like dealing with like etheric properties of like mixing potions or like, you know, making magical ink that you then bind into tomes for like scholars and arcanists and stuff. And then there's just like, well, we don't have a craft for like fire forging a brick, so I guess that uses a kiln, so it's alchemist, question mark?
Hey, quickly, Lucky, what happened to you happened to me. I woke up at 4 a.m. and had difficulties falling back asleep.
Well, at least you tried.
Gave it that good old college try.
Yep. So how much have I missed?
The frog mission.
Yeah, about an hour. I think the only thing that really happened was I was briefly a
Alpha
toad.
Toad and Alatoad.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed the toad section.
And
I'm
the
an
grapes.
idiot.
That's
What
okay,
I
Loth.
like.
If you go back and watch the VOD, you can listen to me call my fucking shot because I had a random intrusive thought about what if I did Endwalker in the toad suit the entire time? That was like a half hour before we all got turned into toads.
I need more
Alfred Croak and
beeswax.
Ali Caro. Which means you must have seen the low poly grapes.
Yes.
Or at least what used to be.
They're still pretty low poly. They're very blocky for grapes, but I think that's part of the look. Now the question is,
Compared to the FF16 grapes.
yes, if we come back after the graphics update, you know, we'll have to see if they're still lower polygons.
I think that President Charlie and Labyrinthos does mention. Yes, we've made grapes that are like more compact and easier to store with how bulky they are. Not sure about the taste.
Of course.
Charlie's gonna Charlie in.
Looking for cream. In the low poly grapes. This is a blue quest here now. What is your deal? Oh, okay. Perfectly normal blue quest for an Aether current. Alright, we'll come back to that. I really wish in a search area I could fly to get a bird's eye view, but alright, so we'll try going north. God, that's the button I need to hit. Only R1 need to hit. Or L1 actually. Need to hit L2 to access my hotbars.
Do you want me to tell where you...
I mean, I have an inkling that she might be up by the flowers again. If she's not, then I might need some direction. Oh boy, hold on. I gotta fight rogue onions.
Demon Beach level onion.
Yeah, there she is. Ha ha. Yeah, I checked kind of the rough centerish of the circle first, and then when it's there, well, she's probably at the flowers. Crowds are very rare. Have you heard of,
For you. The spell will keep it from wilting. She said you would need it for the journey ahead. Will you speak with her now? I cannot hope to match Minfilia's clarity, of course, but...
Thank you. Do not worry. She has lent me her body for only a moment. Just as I could not save the first from the flood of light, it has become arduous for me to interact.
I'll try to
with
find
the
some more
physical
campy
world
things
without
later, but I think that's a good
assistance.
start.
Though I might converse with you for a time, the incorporeal form I assumed on the ship would be incapable of casting even the simplest enchantment.
Unfortunately, I feel like that makes the swing a
It is
little.
in the depths of the ethereal sea, the place to which all life returns, where my influence is greatest. After Menphilia's sacrifice on the first, it was to the sea, here in the source,
But so
where
people
I
can
ferried
keep
her
getting their
soul.
jump on because
I wish that gentle spirit to find rest in the world she loved so well.
we will.
Her.
I did not mean to put that in storage, you
and
son of a
another
bitch.
who may yet have a part to play, though that will depend on you.
Sorry, I can't hear you. The piano's very loud all of a sudden.
Walk free, for you are free to go where you wish, to believe what you will. That bloom will be your guide, test and proof of your
Now the training, let me
conviction.
make sure it has a little bit of
In
wiggle
darkness,
room.
seek joy. Surrender not to sadness, and see beyond despair.
Alrighty.
Live free,
What else
and
can I
bear
do?
the light for others to follow.
I don't know.
Together, raise it aloft and let it shine till the end, blinding and
I just realized something.
What's up?
Kashyyyk has wares if you have coin.
Oh, I gotta go back to my house soon. Also, this was just, one of those things where, like, my
was a
phone's out of
couple boxes
battery,
of
so fucking Heidelin calls Creel and
Already
tells her to
she
hand me the
seems
phone.
So far away.
Yep.
Next cry will be coming to
My
you with a
apologies
telegram
if
from
I
Heidelin.
startled you. Ever since we began our
Here.
descent into
Stop.
Labyrinthos, I had
Feel.
sensed another's
Stop.
will, straining to reach
Stop.
out. Even with my particular talents, though, I was unable to make a connection at first. So weak and tenuous it was. Once I took hold of that wispy thread. Imagine my surprise to discover it was Heidelin herself. Needless to say, it seemed wise to learn what we could before letting go. Her answers were more cryptic than I would have liked, but at least she left us with a guide of sorts, that unusual flower. Yes, we are definitely making progress. You can't be serious. We've done nothing wrong.
Oh no, you're gonna get arrested by the nerd cops. Remember what I said about never trust a man who's got a weird veil over his face?
Yeah, they got a lot of those.
Master Fortuno, what business has the Forum with us?
Obstruction and suppression, apparently.
Mistress Baldessian, our records show you facilitated the Scions' entrance into Sharlayan by claiming them as assistants for your organization. We are aware of your investigations. After alerting the major institutions to the presence of potential troublemakers, we received word from an Archean custodian, a group operating under the auspices of the students, skulking about Labyrinthos and engaging in clandestine behavior.
Clandestine? We may not have entered Sharlayan as Scions, but we did naught to conceal our identities. Our only purpose in this city is to seek the truth. I can think of no
You
reason
get
why
fucking
our
weird if
actions
I
should
use the
warrant the
fucking
Forum's
exalt
intervention.
fucking tense. That'd be pretty hilarious.
Tis not our way to discourage the pursuit of knowledge, but
They
the
are smart,
timing
though.
of such pursuits must be considered. not to mention their potential impact. With the world in chaos, we, the true caretakers of wisdom, have committed ourselves to an undertaking that demands the utmost discretion. And we will not risk its success by turning a blind eye to disruptive foreign elements in our midst.
What then is to be our fate? Will you put us on a ship back to Eorzea?
The Forum will convene to examine your case. The results of said inquiry will determine your future in this city. As for your absent companion, he has already been detained.
Graha! But why? Is reading a crime now, too?
Now, you're going to want to tread very carefully with this, Horshanal. The last time somebody stole my Catboy, I fucked him up pretty good.
Reading is encouraged, celebrated even. Not, however, of the volumes shelved in the restricted section of the library.
I like how the fat cat's just at the corner of the tent. Just, yeah. That is a very cat position to be.
Refusing to comply will only make matters worse. Let us instead treat this as an opportunity to open a dialogue with the Forum.
Sure, dialogue. Let's call it that.
Silence is often one's best defense. I would advise against prolonging the proceedings with frivolous discourse.
Oh, I'm being oppressed.
Can't see the violence inherent
But
in the
enough.
system.
This is not the place for debate. The rostra await.
Little did you know, Charlian Forum, I have the power of God and anime on my side.
Oh, do you think I should put some trees around the campsite?
Just as Volcano turns around, you just shoot him in the back.
Maybe one right here.
No, I don't think I'm quite ready
next
to
to
tear
the
down this system
table.
yet.
Yeah,
I didn't
one or
switch
two
to a
trees
machinist.
would be good.
I don't want to do the wisteria because that will. Well, I could try the wisteria. Do I have any spare wisteria? Actually, let me try the previous wisteria. Wisteria. Let's see how that works. Let me preview some trees here.
I was careless.
When was the last time I was arrested? Was it Ishgard?
I'm pretty sure.
I think that we should tell that story. That says a lot.
Yeah, we were never arrested by Yulmore.
We would have been detained regardless.
No, I think
This way,
we
at least.
I mean,
we managed to stay together.
They tried.
Big Chungus did say to seize us, but that's after we were already deciding we were getting out of there.
No, you do not want the wisteria. The pedals are on fucking everything.
I trust your time within the Forbidden Archives was well spent.
Would that work for maybe the one next to the table, or?
Nah, hang on. Yes, let me put wild banana trees around everywhere. That'll do
come
it.
to order.
Banana.
This inquiry is now in session. As Speaker-elect, I will be presiding over the day's proceedings. Master Fortuner, would you be so kind as to restate the matter which compelled you to summon your colleagues with such urgency?
No. I know what I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get the Lakeland elf trees. Those purple trees. I love those trees.
As you are all aware,
purple
we recently denied Eorzea's request for Charlian assistance.
I'm gonna have to go farm fucking
Certain
fates,
individuals dissatisfied with our
because you
decision
get those
have taken
from
it upon
the
themselves to
bicolor crystals.
interfere with our work.
in... I can't
They
think of the fucking
entered
region.
our nation
The area outside the
masquerading as
fucking
associates of the students of Baldessian. But these
Lakeland?
malcontents
Lakeland, thank you.
are better known as the
I'm a
Scions
goddamn
of the
idiot. It says
Seventh
fucking
Door.
Lakeland tree right there. I couldn't remember the name.
Also, I'm shocked. I've just realized Kryla has her hood down. That's how you know shit's serious.
These militants wield influence with both the
250
Eorzean
bicolor
and
gems.
Eastern
I
alliances,
trade some.
and are inextricably involved with the
what, picking, like,
crises
what? How many
presently
trees do you think?
afflicting
Like
the
3 or 4?
world at large.
Actually, how many do I have?
Loose in
All
our city,
of them.
these warmongers sought to meddle with and
Four is
expose
good.
matters
Even
of
if we don't
state
see them all, we
secret.
can just put them in storage.
What are they?
The people
if
of
not
Lakeland
a
wake
dire
up, just the
threat to be
entire forest is just
expelled?
missing.
Very good. My project with the dwarfs is proceeding apace.
I don't want to know what the first version of the Lorax is.
You have tarnished the good name of the students. Galuf would be ashamed.
Lakeland Flower Garden.
giant orange Gobu.
Those ones are okay, but they like I said, they're much smaller than you think they
was
are.
never one to forsake his fellow man.
How much are the trees?
Even if this nation
They're
closed
only
every door and retreated from
30.
the world, he
Oh, I
would
can
have found a way
afford,
to help the Scions, help every soul of
can
this
afford
star
enough.
fight back against the coming
Alright.
doom.
Let me know if you need more.
Well, I'm gonna buy 4, and I'm gonna go see how that looks. Back to the
A
house.
terrible enemy
Hmm?
stands
I think
poised to
two's
lay
enough, but
waste
we
to
can see if we
all
have
we
more.
hold dear.
I
In
think
the
we can
face
fit-
of such madness, Eorzea reached out to
Like I said, I
Sharlayan,
kind of want to get a
a
more
respected
heavily
ally,
wooded kind
in
of
the
feeling
hopes
going
of
in there.
forming a united front.
Because like when I do
Was your
camping, I
curt
usually
dismissal
I never
truly the
camp
best
in
you could
plains.
offer?
I always camp in forests, so there's always a fuck
Or
ton
are
of
you
trees
so
about.
preoccupied with your momentous
So
I
I'm
camped
kinda-
in an open field
age-long
once
past
and came
that
away with a
even
wind
the end
burn.
of the
I much
world
prefer the
is
forest.
unworthy of your attention.
So let's see here. Housing out.
Whence came this revelation?
Place there. Place there.
From the mouth of a forum member within
there,
fortuitous
and
earshot.
I do have very big ears.
There.
Then it seems your findings support my own.
I think that works. Maybe if I would remove one, I'd remove this one, but I don't think it's.
The reason I
deal.
visited the
Yeah,
restricted
this looks good.
shelves was to study records of the forum's
Let's
policy
bring it in a little
process,
bit.
to better understand
Tents
the
are nice and
historical
shaded.
trends
Yep.
underlying their most major decisions. At first glance, the positions of neutrality and
There
war
we go.
and the accumulation of knowledge above all
Nice of them
else
to let you have
appear
this discussion
constant and
during your
consistent.
quote-unquote trial.
The unchanging pillars of Sharlayan society. And once
We
upon
can
a
hear
time,
you,
I might
you
have
know.
left it
Everyone
at
in the
that.
forum can hear you.
These days, however,
Good.
I am more attuned to the subtleties of governance.
One
and
brain
so
cell.
I noticed something.
Yeah, no, I think the trees. I think the trees like give that extra feel I wanted.
From a particular point in time, the purpose of these policies shifted. No longer was knowledge preserved for the benefit of society. Rather, society was to be gradually reshaped to ensure the preservation.
Definitely
of
feels a
knowledge.
little less empty over here with the trees.
Yeah.
The most conspicuous and telling change was the one which befell Labyrinthos.
Yeah, Graha with his experience.
Once little
let's
more
go.
than an oversized storehouse, an enormous allocation of funds saw it transformed into an advanced research and archival facility. I also discovered a fascinating account on the finances of our Dravanian colony. The settlement attracted students from far and wide, and the connections and tuition fees thus acquired were funneled into further improvements for the archives. Now, there is no question that our nation's progress is tied to
You're next to the
acquisition
fire,
of
Loth. Why are you shivering?
Nevertheless,
I
the
know,
vast
that's the funny
resources
part.
diverted for this purpose. But returning to the matter of when, our change in course appears to have been made some 270 years ago.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go do me a food because I
The
hunger.
very same period when Sharlayan scholars in the hinterlands
Then I'm
began
probably
a
gonna go do more
formal study
dailies.
of the ethereal sea.
He's gonna do food.
You found
Gonna do
something,
food.
did you not? And whatever it was,
Away.
gave rise to your oh so important duty.
Mind your tongue, Archon. If you had seen...
Oh, what? You saw some stuff in the ethereal sea? Or is that guy just
Yes.
cutting himself
We are
off because he
bound
realized he
by a
made a faux
duty
pas
we
by talking
cannot
about
ignore.
Y'shtola seeing things when, you know, she is semi-blind?
Knowing this, what would you have us do? Abandon our vital work and join you on the field of battle? We will never choose the way of the sword. We will fulfill our mission not through strife and bloodshed, but survival. Come what may, we shall live on. We must.
Do as you must, then. But we Scions will
It
fight
would.
until the heavens fall, until our last breath.
Such misguided zeal.
There's nothing here for you, dog. There's not. There's not.
Buster, you said
Father,
food. Buster came.
Dog shuffle.
Master Fortuner.
Now my room smells like wet dog.
I fail to understand the stance you have elected to take.
Yes, I was gonna do a food, but me
by the
doing a
same
food right
token,
now is me throwing
I
3
have yet to find
fucking
a
frozen
compelling
burritos in the
argument
air
to counter
fryer.
the challenge
So
you put to us in Gridania. Still, in the midst of my uncertainty,
let's see here. Let's see here.
I must trust in myself to do what is right, as others have chosen to trust in me. So I will continue, as I always have, weighing the consequences of my every
How many
action
spots do we still have?
and allowing my
left?
hope for the future
Oh man, we got
to
17.
inform my
We can
decisions.
probably start doing some shit here, but first, I'm gonna go do me some
That's
goddamn.
quite enough. Have you all forgotten the
Back to
reason for
Dragoon.
this assembly?
Shit, this guy's got a name. Mordecai.
Yes.
Scholar
And if I join you?
Montaigne. He's the head of the
Yeah, sure.
studium and an old friend of my grandfather's.
Honestly, every discussion devolves into some interminable debate. Terrible habit. Let's return to the
Arthur's
topic.
joining me well.
By their own admission, these scions have resolved to fight alongside the Eorzean nations against the doom which swift approaches. But there exists no evidence of an attempt to incite our citizens to do the same. Furthermore, while our decision may well have been the correct one,
Alright, so
we
the only thing
cannot
I've done
simply
is
pull our way through these
heckin' alliance
disagreements
raid. So you guys
without
okay with starting from the
inviting
top?
doubts or objections.
Yep, I've unlocked expert.
Put yourselves in their
Oh.
place. Who among you
Oh, from
would
the
leave
tippy
a
top.
tome
All right,
unopened
fucking
if
90,
an
let's
elder
go.
forbid you read it with no reason given?
They're gonna have fun, chat.
Oh wait. Damn.
No. If
No,
we're to
I'll switch,
quell
I'll
further
switch.
discontent, then we must conclude this matter
I want
with
Lucky
a
to
fair and even hand.
I was hoping someone does anyone have a level 90 healer they feel confident in?
I have a level 9 healer. Not confident in it yet.
We will have all.
I level only 550.
All right, I'll lawful tank.
Master Montaigne raises some valid points. Keeping
Did I
such
say lawful
concerns
tank?
in mind,
Yes.
I propose we enforce the following measures. Until further notice,
One of your
the
party
students
members
of
don't meet the
Baldesion
requirement.
are to cease
Lord, have you done all the fucking
and
expert
all
level dungeons?
activities within the domain of Charlian. You will also
no, I don't
refrain
have
from
the
any further
prerequisite
investigation
item
into the
level
forum's
as
decisions and duties. Failure to comply with these restrictions will result in the
Even
immediate
as
expulsion of your science
620.
associates.
Yeah.
All right then.
Let us put this judgment to a vote. All in favor?
Oh,
Raise
well,
your
I'll
hand.
hope that I'll get a what's up? Let's hope
I think-
Not
Go
even
through my
unanimous vote.
different things to see what item level I had.
I count 51 for
I hope I don't get an asshole
and
of a healer.
48 against. The proposal is passed.
A very tight margin.
Students, scions, you have heard the forum's judgment.
Portrait.
Pray abide by it,
All
or
set.
face the consequences.
I should change my lipstick. Be something darker.
Honored members, I thank you for your time. This inquiry is concluded.
You know, now that Omega's seen the flowers, I was thinking, are there corsages in the game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
One of the things you get a lot from Eureka and Boscha is just fucking corsages
Ow.
in your lockboxes.
Oh.
This one.
I've never tanked this.
Ah, the latest
I don't
one.
think it'll be bad.
I grabbed the attention of one of them.
Campsite looks good.
Thank you.
So who joined? Oh, hey, Axe.
Hey. How long does it take your pre-order to process?
Hours.
Shruggles.
Because I just ordered mine. Oh, right, the pre-orders are out.
Yeah, no, I pre-ordered mine like 2 a.m. I didn't get the fucking code until like 6 a.m.
Yeah, I saw Lucky's message. I'm like, why is he talking about the service? Oh, wait, okay. Pre-orders just started.
I'll go put it in. I'll just go put it in tomorrow or something.
Yeah, no, I didn't go in with the immediate rush because the Squeenix store could not handle it.
As it usually can't.
I would just like the earpiece on it. I would just like the earring, honestly.
Of course you would.
Earring. I heard ERP. I was like, wait a second.
I think Axe did kind of fumble the word. That's why he said it again.
Huh?
Sorry. Just hearing I go, huh?
Huh?
Yeah, for you being attacked by Humbaba.
Technically, I could just fucking teleport to the Levlier estate, but I will walk because the twins are with me. So.
There might be fun things to look at while they're with you.
Yeah, there's a couple dialogue sections on the map. Sightseeing not here. Oh, right. The first time I came here, I might not have done my quest yet. Alrighty, back.
I don't remember this game. I don't remember that.
Neither do I. I've done this once with the NPCs.
Insert Gandalf. I have no recollection of this place.
Remember this place. That's our second Gandalf quote for the night, by the way. I said
Really?
"fool of a toque" earlier. Lord of the Rings, truly eternal.
Is it Square's gonna blow up?
Square's gonna blow up.
Yeah. I'm on the wrong one!
Welcome home, my lady.
Ah, now they're invisible.
What? What are you gawping at?
Sorcerer's Shroud.
I'll have you know I'm quite fond of the Rising Stones.
Well, the Rising Stones is a lot more intimate than this.
Lord Fortuneau is not to hear of this visit. And I should also like the children to have their gifts, ere my husband makes his return.
As you wish, my lady.
Master Alphino, Mistress Alice, if you'd accompany me upstairs.
We shan't be long.
None of that.
The twins have been sending letters home from time to time, recounting their latest adventures. I am sure they withhold certain details, of course, if only to keep me from worrying. Yet a mother worries all the same. In the early days, especially, I tried to support them as best I could, sending the Scion's coin and other such donations.
Oh shit, that's right. It's this segment.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fortunately, they have
Welcome
found
to the
strength
welcome to
to
the area.
adversity time and time again. Their words grow more confident with every letter. Their depictions more vivid. The triumphs and defeats.
Look at these monsters
the joys
over there.
And sorrows.
Those gobby ass looking
It is
fuckers.
clear that they have come to find value in every experience.
And not in the good gobby way.
But in
But
the
of those they treasure
Uplander,
most,
suck
it
my
would seem
dick
that
way.
meeting you might be the most impactful.
Well, they
But
are goblins.
Since that fateful day, I do believe there has not been a single missive in which you were not mentioned by name.
Follow me.
'Tis plain they care for you, and I
The
am
more I
glad
think
they
about
have
it,
such a steadfast
I didn't hate the
companion
story
watching over them.
for the post for Endwalker, but it is weird.
I am. I understand why some people had issues with it, but I liked it.
Under normal circumstances, I would
It had
offer
a good
you
girl in
tea,
it, though.
But alas, these are anything but.
And that forgives a
In any
plentitude of
event,
sins.
Why don't you keep
Hey,
me
we had the
company whilst
greatest
we
scene
await
of
my
all
children's return? Perhaps you might regale me with a tale or two.
I'll leave it to your judgment to guess which scene I'm talking about.
I don't know. I generally don't. I'm like
The one that made the Twitter go crazy, which was Astidian sweating.
Oh, that one, yes.
Yes.
I liked what they tried to cover in the book match story. I just think it's like not the pace. I don't think it's paced the best.
That's a little weird.
I will.
I thought I was okay
When
doing
you
it all at
mentioned
once.
Gifts, I wasn't sure what to expect. Mother,
Yeah, if you did it all at once, yeah.
Oh, look how well it
We got
fits
everybody?
you.
I think we got everybody. All right, let's
And
keep
the
going.
style is to your liking.
There we go.
And
Oh,
as we've been thinking, yep.
It's perfect.
with
Exactly
the
what
new
I would have
drip.
chosen. But please, tell me you had something different made for Alphino.
Now you guys can look distinct.
He's truly become a hater.
Naturally. You are hardly
We
little
can
children
truly tell you
anymore.
apart at a glance.
And while I shall miss dressing you in those precious matching
The ultimate
outfits,
upgrade, color
I must
coordinated
respect the
outfits.
individuals you have grown to become.
Mon Mimi Leveler, I got you covered.
See for yourself.
Also, you know, knowing that Alice is a red mage, I know a lot of red mage players who would kill for this outfit, if only because, you know, it involves thigh-high boots and like, technically I think it's like a leotard, but like shorts, you know, because there are a lot of, unfortunately, a lot of caster wear designed mostly for black mages, which involve long flowy robes, which are not recommended when you want to do kick flips as a fencer. Just saying.
Oh, cool! I got my bonus code.
I can never tell which one's gonna break.
Thank you for the splendid clothes, Mother. Stylish,
They don't usually have a
comfortable,
thing on it.
and eminently practical.
Oh yeah, no, just watch this. Look at the pillars.
I am so glad
You see the
like
exclamation point?
They are.
Those are the ones that are
missing one
gonna. Those are the ones that are
final
gonna break.
touch.
See, now you can see that it's broken.
Maybe I should have showed
okay.
up to this meeting as Sage.
Pinnacles. That. Oh!
It'd still be very funny.
I missed the one on the opposite side.
Oh, yeah, that was 2.
As did I.
There's always a second pillar.
Wait. Are these...
A sage's tools of the trade. They belonged to your father.
Pound sand.
Hey, look, it's back when their dad was not super maidenless.
Though he may as well be chained to his desk these days.
Oh, okay.
As a student, he was often called upon
Axe
to
coming
venture
out with the
into
fucking
field.
guillotine for Foshino.
Yeah, because
I mean, he deserves it, but also...
See, this man does the most maidenless behavior.
Have you been playing Elden Ring a lot to get ready for the DLC?
And to harm
I haven't played it in 3
no
weeks
few
now.
battles.
Okay.
None so fierce
It is
as
still
those
relevant
you
because I don't think I've said
perhaps,
on a
but
14 stream
nonetheless.
because it happened over the weekend. But when he announced the release date for Dawntrail, Yoshi-P did say that they basically pushed it a week because the Elden Ring DLC will come out around then.
And like you said, Fortuno's VA.
Thus did I pull them out of storage. To show you that he
Oh,
was
right,
not
does-
always the man who
voices,
stands in vehement opposition to
Margit.
you now.
Yeah, that's what I thought. He voices the omen.
Okay.
So Mega got to fight that guy on stream.
Yeah, that is in the Elden Ring stream. If I remember
It's good
correctly, he
VA.
only kicked my gas a couple of times.
I remember you getting quite tilted.
Listen, Elden Ring has certain tricks up its sleeve, most of which is it's funny considering that Elden Ring is the most popular, but I feel like sometimes the way the fights are designed is like the least unfriendly to new players because they feel like people have been playing their style of games a lot. But Margit especially was one of those guys who was fucking with the rhythms. He would absolutely fucking hold on to his attacks an extra second just to bait you out.
To me, it was more he always switched his attacks up. Like he always did the projectiles like when you were like slightly just far enough away.
Yeah, he had some switch ups. Like he would hold moves a little long. Sometimes it would look like he was going for like you said, like a swing, and then he would turn it into like a ranged throw or something. Or he would suddenly bust out the hammer into a big AoE.
Or the tail. Sometimes it's also just the elevation of the thing you're fighting on, because it's a slight slant.
And also because it would be a terrible waste of ridiculously expensive House Leveilleur commissioned artistry.
What, original Hellhound?
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Unfortunately, is really
But
does so much.
It's funny though. I mean, imagining Fortunal as a over embittered retired healer does make a lot of sense.
The problem is that he's also really bad at communicating his opinions in a way that doesn't sound like an asshole.
Are we talking about this? Are we talking about this other thing? Because I just hear Functional right now.
I mean, yes.
I cycle back. Look, he's even got a job stone. I should absolutely switch to Sage. I should be like, hey, I've got one of those too.
But someone of your
I got mine from a cat girl cop.
should soon have them darting about
I
with
was
grace and
Sage
aplomb.
before it was cool.
May the wisdom
Especially because I look pretty
serve
cool
you
in my
well.
Sage clan.
And please, try to find common ground with your father, that you might come and go without need for this awful subterfuge.
What about little D?
Nah, not Little D. Fuck that guy.
We will, Mother. I promise.
You have
My
alerted
final
the
gifts
Yu-Gi-Oh!
to
board.
you before you run off are an observation and a suggestion.
Hey, lucky I grabbed one of the grenades.
Oh, you did. Yeah. Is that everything here? Oh wait, no. It's also this memory.
Firstly, Fortuno has ever been a serious man, but it was only after you were born that
Vampiress.
he truly lost himself in his work.
Why me?
You know what you did.
I may not know the forum's inner workings,
Oh
but
no,
I
they
know
know
your
of my
father's.
the crimes I
The
committed.
timing of that change in him
Okay, there I
holds
got it.
some significance.
I should never have written down my crimes.
Secondly, do not seek to best your father with words. Far better that you simply show him. Let him discover the merit of your actions. After they
Wow, I
cannot
mean, I
be
knew that
undone.
people like her, but like Amelia Ance really is great. She just straight up here being like, it's better to seek forgiveness than ask permission. Go, my children.
No, Mommy Leveler is the best.
Hey, Alphino, you want some magical guns?
Oh, mother.
Like your dad,
like
he's never using them again.
It's almost obvious who.
We shall take your wisdom.
It's
to
like
heart.
obvious who swept who.
Thank
off
you
their
again
feet.
for these gifts.
She came in and just like
Farewell
picked him
for
up
now.
and was like, you.
I do think that was kind of how it happened.
Well, she did just say that he didn't become a workaholic until after the kids were born.
Safe
It
travels,
circles back into
my
being like, he
children.
cares about his kids a lot to the
Eat
point
well,
that he's
stay
a bad
warm,
dad.
and keep your friends close.
Yeah, I kind of assume that would be the thing, is that like he probably thinks they're, you know, too far off the beaten trail and is trying to like scare them straight rather than, you know, be simple and upfront with his kids. On the bridge, you know, Alice just told the story of like once upon a time she, you know, did the full look up over the edge just as her father was coming, you know, home from work.
How do these explosions work? Oh, like that.
I wonder what stories I told. Did I tell her
then
maybe
he
about?
called it the Crystal Braves.
No, I think we're past me razzing out Alphino like that.
No, you probably told about the story about the griffin and how you killed his ass.
That's a good one.
I mean, no, my joke was gonna be, did I tell her about the inexplicably further adventures of Inspector Hildebrand?
No, like honestly, I probably like wouldn't tell her of the grand events. I'd tell her about the little shit I did.
I mean, I would probably even.
This one splits.
Lucky middle.
Oh fuck.
So this one time I built a cupboard. It was so beautiful it made this man cry.
I baked an airship.
It's like I gave fucking Gobbert Hildebrand a fucking back massage.
Yeah, it's funny because like on the one hand, you know, talking about you know, Amelia Snosby is the champion of Eorzea. We could probably swing some heroic tales. But also at the same time, I feel like it would be it's much more interesting and good to like bring everybody's opinion on the Warrior Flight down to earth to tell them the simple stories. Like, hey, did you know I'm actually a member of the mining guild?
I'm a founding pillar of the Blue Mage Guild.
There's because there's 3 of us.
I think there's 5 now.
But no, that's the thing. That's the thing. Like everyone knows like about the big adventures, but like it was
Especially
actually
considering that. Sorry to cut you off. Amelia says she knows from the letters the twins are sending back, right?
Yeah. Woo!
I feel like you could tell your entire Dark Knights questline as like a cool campfire story.
Definitely would be a campfire story. That's definitely not for the
stories to
foyer.
tell.
Oh
of
no, the Moogle part. You have to tell the Moogle part.
And then they started dancing.
Actually, there's a poster in the Valdesian Annex of Great King Moogle.
I would just be like, have you ever heard of Great King Moogle? Praise him.
The 14th.
The tale of Great King Moogamog the Wise.
It's like I would tell stories like I would tell like the 4 Lords stories. I would tell like the Beast Tribe quests.
See, the 4
like
Lords is a good one because we could work dunking Alphino into that one. Yeah, so we just bought this katana, no questions asked.
You also could tell the entire White Mage questline of being like Alice missed out on that adventure.
I mean, honestly, I'm more curious about how Alice picked up her Red Mage stuff, since canonically it was from.
All right.
Man comes.
I thought it was interesting. It's about the same teacher actually.
Yeah.
Oh hey, the fucking orchestration.
Or is it? I don't actually know how it's another.
Did they leave already?
The X tribe, so it's hard to tell how you're supposed to pronounce that.
Oh my god! You could tell your entire story about the Red Guild. The Red Guild's like the whole like Void arc.
The Sky Pirate story would probably be a good one.
Well, like I said, yeah, you have a lot of
comes
stories.
back to you showing her the different mounts you have from the events. It's like, check out this boo boo.
I mean, I would just I would just start busting out my elemental horses. All right, so here's my
give me a
flaming
spirit
horse from
back.
Ifrit. Yeah, I think it's. I assume
Lucky,
this is the Mulan.
look at the rolls for that orchestration. You can see why you got it.
Like, I just imagine you like having a code and open your code, and it's just covered of like 80 rows of 80 different whistles.
Yeah, I just opened my jacket. Whistles. I mean, my mount. How many pages am I deep on the mount guide? Only 2 pages. There's Petey. But I do. That does mean I have 56.
Oh god, that reminds me. I need to show you guys this. Check out
Nice.
the fucking bike tractor. Also, you can sit on it. It's a 2-seater.
Is this showing occurring at the house?
Yes.
Okay. Because I've got my other quest fork anyway, so.
Yeah.
I'll teleport
Actually,
back.
is it a 2-seater or is it just a?
Well, we need Crystallite to go on because he's the only other one in the party.
I'm back. What do I need?
Check. See if this has another seat on it. That'd be right
Yeah,
on
right.
another pick.
Right, Pilly?
I don't see it.
Okay, then it's just like. No, this thing cost me a fucking 100k of the fucking calories in on the Island Sanctuary, but it's a motorcycle modified to be a fucking tractor. Like it has like the fucking the fucking.
Yeah, I can see the plow blade at the end.
Yeah.
Wait.
Combine
Nope.
harvester.
Unable to mount. No seat available.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
yeah,
there's
but
only
it is a 2-seater, so like.
It's great that Loth was the one that jumped on. Though, because he's just chilling on the wheel well. What are you looking at?
I was kind of find it funny. That's like, yeah, I'm taking up the only seat. See the rest of this back part? No one can sit on it.
No.
Feels like it'd be a free
honestly, I want it to be in the fucking.
Oh yeah, the purple trees were the right choice.
I just want it to be here. Just sitting here.
A couple tents.
I think it's also would be one of those like species. He's braced different poses where.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just like with the 15 car, because you know, a lot of us always going to be standing on bookshelves when they're driving it.
Ah yes, pleasant camp sit times. It appears our camping adventure is being invaded by fucking aliens.
Oh yeah, that's the thing.
Wait, what? Okay. To the tent.
I mean, on my screen, you're hovering above the tent technically. Yeah, look at us. We can have a little campfire get together. Sit back down.
Max looks like the businessman we dragged along to this adventure.
Alright. Lucky's gonna go get his burritos. They are done. And he hungers. Then he will do more dailies.
The second businessman we dragged along to this adventure.
Also, I can join in for dailies if y'all want a 4th person.
Well, Lucky is the party lead and he's just stepped away.
Okay.
That's probably my most. Is it my most camp? Yeah, no, my samurai set is just using the tombstone set.
Where is this?
I mean, I could look pretty normal.
There we go. No, it glued me to the seat. Fuck.
You have to do the sit up. You have to do a /ground set.
Yeah. There we go.
'Cause that's the only way to sit down inside the tents too, because otherwise it'll warp you to the seats.
Oh, because it's like one furniture piece. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a little weird, but yeah.
It magnetized me to the stumps.
Well, the tents are separate furniture pieces, but they're close enough that if you do /sit, it magnetizes you to the stumps.
Okay, well, good news. When I ground sit, I'm just tall enough that my head just reaches the top of the little bonfire.
Of course.
Right below the pot. Nice. Why is my code invalid? What the fuck?
It might take a while for the code to go through.
Because we gave you the email for it already, so.
Did you put it in the right place?
Yeah, I mean, it's in the pre-order bonus code. Plays in the Mog Station. Guess I'll just put it.
Ah, sweet.
Make sure you don't got any extra spaces or stuff.
This is perfect for any time Lucky says his thing gets interrupted. Nope, didn't load the picture.
What we talk about? Sometimes I think, but then I forget. This is correct?
Now I look like I'm camping.
Yep. Yeah.
I just noticed there's a frog in the fire.
Alright, so what, we just gonna do level 90 dungeons next?
Yeah, I can join in if you want a fourth person.
The fourth person would be nice.
No, I have to change.
Yeah, but you do.
I definitely have to change.
Oh, wait.
Why is it
Ah, shit.
I can change. If you want to do healer, I can change off.
What are you getting it through? Steam or did you buy
I
it
bought
from...
it via the website.
Yeah, did you make sure you got it for PC?
Yeah, I bought the PC to digital collection. Here's, I gave it the email.
Like copy it straight from the email. Like make sure you only have the things, and then just post it as a whole in the register thing, because that's what I did.
I did that. It said my code was invalid.
That's not good. Well, give it a few more tries, and then we'll ace tomorrow, and then we'll contact support.
Yeah, just wait. I can only imagine it's having difficulty.
I love a Dandy's Bros fucking.
I hope it's just a fluke. Yeah.
Giving big word off vibes.
All right, Lavender time. Time for the road trip with the boys.
Yep.
Oh, still don't know their parts.
Wow. Almost 2 hours. Jeez. We're cooking. All right.
Yeah, we're probably not getting to the first dungeon because you basically got to do all of that, but in Radatan.
Yeah, no, we got to set it all up, and then we come back for more. All right, I'm gonna step away then for a sec, everybody. I'll be right back. I'll show you my away image, which is just the gone fishing power. I should come up with a different one that's a joke about gone mining or something. Anyway, I will be right back. I'll leave the VC unmuted so you can listen in chat.
All right, what do we got?
Good old flock of crows.
Ah, the one I always get.
Well, I haven't loaded in yet, so I'll wait a moment. Just.
Oh, Aaron is gone.
Yep, I gotta go to work. So talk to you guys later.
Later.
My portrait is broken.
Oh no.
I
Suffer.
missed you.
Hang on, I need.
Oh, that's why.
Oh, sick! My fucking tank stand stayed on.
Yeah, we're level 90.
Yeah, you didn't have to level sync down.
Okay, let's do this. Excuse me. Well, hello there. excuse? Should all be facing me? Caw! Bro, just drop the gate. We gotta go.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
I assume
style.
Aaron had to go.
Yeah, gotta go work.
Right. Well, we wish him luck in his endeavors.
Always nice to look over the distance and see the architecture is still there.
Is it?
Oh yeah, the tower.
Oh, it is there. I am cursed with this knowledge now. Probably help if I use some goddamn cooldowns.
Yeah.
It would.
Yeah, when your healer's the one telling you that.
Hey, I recognized it myself. You bamboozled me with knowledge that I could see the tower, and so I was distracted.
Not blaming me, are we?
Yes.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yep. And now Orianje's stressed.
Well, you know, he's dealing with stuff. Shout out to Estinian for being such a bro. Also, I'm instantly wondering, do I pronounce this? Is this just a very fancy way of writing kite, or is this supposed to be like kite?
Nobody knows.
Now be careful with the rumbling. Don't be in the middle.
Oh, it's like living around the corner.
And then the second wave.
Oh, it me.
Move all the boo-boos.
That is a lot of gooboos.
But are they pink?
No, they're white.
White.
Which way's left?
His left.
I got it.
I suddenly targeted Chris. I don't know why.
You're trying to finish him.
I don't know if my guffaw was off.
I usually end up targeting the tank a lot because of where I place the boss health bar.
Don't know if my guffaw was audible earlier, but I stepped up to grab my bottle of water real quick, but I laughed at this line of dialogue. I suspect overdue library books are a very pressing concern in Charlian.
Okay, I figured it out.
What's up?
It just turns out that it just hasn't acknowledged that I own the early access first yet. So I guess I have to wait for that to process.
So what I've been saying this entire time.
Well, you never know for sure.
What's the phrase? Trust but verify?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, no.
I don't think
when I say that,
Activus
it's not me digging you axe. It's more so like, yeah, no, it's.
No, that makes sense.
It's under stress.
Well, yeah, no, like I said, it's just I don't think Axe meant that as like he did not believe you. He wasn't like, Lot, you're fucking wrong. You fool. You absolute buffoon. How dare you?
You
it
dingus.
was like, yes, okay. Well, I'll go look into this more.
Oh boy.
me, it's like I feel like they should say that your code is invalid. It's your code. You cannot register your code yet.
Well, that would require like more coding on the part of the website, and boy, how did that website is already overworked.
Fair enough.
And then like transaction verification is very weird. I know a lot of things are faster, nowadays, but that volume in just that giant burst is gonna do a lot of things can go wrong.
That reminds me when I accidentally bought the Mac version of a fucking expansion, and I accidentally redeemed it, so I couldn't return it, and I was very upset.
I'm sorry, did you say you bought a Mac version of an expansion? That's what
That's
I heard.
rough.
I'm pretty sure I did not say expansion.
Okay. Wishful thinking on my part, then.
I had to think real hard about that, though.
Oh, the birds agree.
Birds know what's up.
Yeah. Apologies to anyone hearing the birds. There is a lot of trees outside my place.
Better than not having trees. I like having trees around my place. When I just got nothing but fucking houses and telephone poles, I'm just like, this is not what I wanted.
Trees are okay, but I would prefer them to be a kind where their sexing deletes my lungs less.
Yeah.
We have a live front lawn.
You can always move to the desert.
Well, yeah, sure.
The tree outside my house is like
always
one of the ugliest trees, and it's got like one of the worst pollen counts.
Ugh.
It's owned by the city, so we can't remove it.
Tree law.
Sometimes I don't understand that because over
Set
here,
it on fire and say lightning's hit it.
we just got normal trees in the neighborhood. You just see them in people's houses and yards and shit. So they're just everywhere.
So what I'm understanding is that Loth doesn't have pollen allergies.
Nope.
Trees is all the same to hims.
High five, Loth, but don't have to worry about that bullshit.
No. I used to think I had terrible hay fever, but no, it turns out the place I was living in was just dusty as fuck.
Right, we're all set.
Times to be like that.
Just the four of you, was it?
Oh, Loth, why didn't you come visit us
I'm
more
already
often? Every
attuned to
time
the
I
crystal
walk and
inferno.
visit you guys, I get terrible,
You are?
awful sneezes.
I would have preferred more test subjects. Oh, well, never
Like,
mind.
have you dusted in
If
like
our
the
three
past
travelers
year?
could line up here, please.
Apparently they do, but it's just always, it's...
There
it's
are
always
certain
just the
kinds of
building itself.
materials or people. I'm apparently a very dusty person myself, but it means you gotta regularly
Mommy.
clean your surfaces and vacuum shit up.
Doll mommy. I love
The beginning of the end
Yes,
for
right there
certain
is fine.
goldsmith.
Take a deep breath, and I'll soon have you soaring through the ether.
Because I believe, yeah, that there is just a fucking journal entry nearby that just says, hey, guess who was here?
Oh,
It makes
one last
sense.
thing. You might experience a teensy-weensy touch of violent ethereal sickness. Good luck!
Oh, right, it's a two-parter attack.
It is. Luckily, it doesn't give you bones or damage down. Just gives you damage over time.
I hope
All
you're
right.
prepared, Omega.
Time to find out how hungover I am.
Very.
Ooh, we're gonna travel via map. My favorite way to travel.
Okay.
Oh shit.
They still don't remove those clouds.
Yeah.
Shit.
I forgot how to remove the doom.
It's
Asuna.
Where's my
Asuna.
Let's get a bar.
I was trying. I hardly ever have to use it. I was trying to remember where it was on my bar.
Rising from the southeast waters of the Bounty, this Isle of Plenty served as the battleground for a conflict between two peoples.
Look away from
Their
each other
cultures
and
bled
think.
into one another until a unique amalgamation was distilled from the chaos, in a process not unlike their precious alchemy.
Once solidified as a single nation, an adamant stance of neutrality would hold invaders at bay. For a time.
Mommy giving good advice.
Yep, she is that training dummy.
Now across this
Don't call her a
vibrant
dummy.
isle creeps a fog of malice. What choice do you have?
Oh shit, my narrator got cut off. Like how hungover I am.
What chance?
Yeah, don't be.
God damn it!
Oh no, he's fine.
No, or he
I got
just
two.
straight up passed out. Don't you wave your head at me, Estidian.
You're lucky the dragon energy. The work with the dragon man and he's not fucking up.
No, he's just been here before. He teleported like a normal person.
Yeah,
I do love how annoyed the narrator is.
At being cut off, yeah.
It's like, how dare you vomit during my narration?
Yes, we all look very hungover. Look at Figrid.
And welcome to the start of many a ship
Some
post.
fairer faces after a bout of bad shellfish.
I know we can get a 10. Son of a bitch.
Probably not gonna get.
Let me bring
Oh,
you
for
something to
the
drink.
for that boss
upset your
fight,
bellies.
you actually can get like it's graded on like a 1 through 10. I'm not entirely
Like,
sure what the metric is though.
You were about to endure one of the scariest fucking things in the world.
There was a note with Kryle's instructions.
Okay.
Don't let Estinian roam the markets alone. He's alarmingly bad
Stinian's
with
going to
coin.
spend your money.
He's not gonna spend my money.
Apparently he's worse than Elf, no.
Four Lords 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah, you gotta go stop her from spending the money.
I love how I have to like fucking get the resolve on my face to stand up. Hold on.
You have to stop him. You'll lose it all.
Can I reach Estidian in time?
It's one of my favorite parts.
Yeah, if only. Is it timed? I can't remember.
I don't actually know for sure.
No, not this one.
They would probably give me a clock if it was.
Oh, those are crabs. I thought those were giant turtles.
And I was gonna dodge the goop.
I think they need to refine the teleport more.
It's not a refine. Remember, they're using an experimental. They're using experimental.
Yeah, they're
methods.
literally trying to get data because they can't get enough test subjects.
Fair. Hopefully they can improve it.
Yeah, because after someone tries it, they're like, no more.
It's not again. You know, fuck it, Super Blind. I don't give a fuck.
It's like, no.
You must stand before Estinian and deny. I disagree vehemently.
Frickin' farm boy doesn't understand money.
Yeah, he's like, I have no idea how much this is worth. I do appreciate though that without me verbally telling him that this merchant is full of shit, though, he can just we can just do dragoon to dragoon communication. Goon to goon communication.
I think it's only one dragon step away from being clown to clown communication.
Yeah.
Some days.
with the Warrior of Light and Estinian, yes, it's dangerously close to clown communication.
Alright, this dipshit.
The past content, aka how many times can Silk and remake this song repeatedly?
I hope my stumbling shows up to other players because that would be really funny.
I know. I believe you're actually in an instance.
Yeah.
I mean, there are other players here. Somebody's out there fucking crafting. But there's no guarantee, obviously, that the animations are played across servers. I just think it would be very funny, you know, when you go to, if you're in, you know, Raz and Han and you see another player just stop
I'm going to die because
suddenly.
I am an idiot.
Oh, I stood in the circle.
I died because I am an idiot.
Well, it's this section, so you have time.
I need to get up. I need to get up. I need to get up. I'm up. Aurora.
Aurora Borealis. When the oh no. When the expert dungeon was a lot easier.
I did kind of no-brain it, but
Like E-Taint Stance.
it is on.
Okay.
Yeah, you just can't see because of all the other effects.
Okay.
Yeah, you should be able to see it now.
Yeah. Alright, this one.
Considering you didn't think it was on.
I'm very glad I didn't just instantly click the button. I actually looked.
And he wouldn't turn it off.
Boomst.
Me.
Again?
He just doesn't like Lalafels.
He's tenderizing you for a snack.
He's like, what is this short potato?
All good answers there.
When you walk away.
I got simple clean on the brain, thank you.
Good.
How does this
Point
mechanic
away.
work again?
Point.
Oh, that's
point
right.
away.
No, sorry.
Oh, we got one more. Oh, we do got one more.
You sound like a like 3 at him.
That's alright.
I did not mean to use that ability. Slap him. No, he moved.
No. Oh, it's still right. It's yours.
Alright, everybody, remember to establish your meeting place. We're meeting back up at the Aetherite. If you get lost, just head there.
It'll almost be time. Lucky. Almost.
No. Well, oh yeah, that's right for that. I was thinking it was
Yeah,
something
for
else.
that. No, not for that.
Investigate fruit. Bad fruit. You, Wind Waker ass traveler.
All right, I did it that time.
Yeah. I didn't run into the middle like an idiot.
This shit again.
Nope.
Nope. All right, get out of here. No comms for any of you.
I appear to have had my head replaced.
Indeed. And there's this interestingly stewed cap.
Ah. Behold, the Azorian cryptid Kettlehead.
Someone
What do you
would call
mean?
me a pothead.
That's a clear. That's absolutely a fiend. Mysterious Kettlehead.
I followed you from the 13th.
Alright, well, that's the 90s done.
I'm gonna make myself some dinner. You guys have a good night.
Go for it.
Alright.
Night,
Alright,
Axe.
have a good dinner. Night.
Yep.
Alright, so I will no longer be a tank. I am going back to my lower level bullshit. As soon as I find it. There it is.
Okay. I can try tanking.
Alright, let me switch to a healer that I actually need leveling on.
I'm level 59, but I still got the Ironwork set. Please don't be upset with me.
Just so long as you meet the minimum eye level for whatever roulette you're doing.
I also don't have any of the abilities.
If we're doing the 50-60, we're going to wind up with 50s at this point, so.
Probably. And that would be A-okay.
Level 59, I don't have Dreadworm Trance.
So we will not see Bahamut. Is it this one or Lost City with the Shadowbringers bosses?
It might be this one. Because this is
Yeah.
hard, right? Yeah, it might be this one. Because it's the regular one that has the fucking Mind Flare and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's why you're dealing with the Black Magus from Faded.
Oi, get back here. I'm gonna stab you.
Ah, yes. Don't worry, Elephant Man. I am well versed in the peddling of fish.
You will be judged.
Will be judged.
Oh, I like how they're telling me. Hey, cancel any duty finders you've got going on.
It begins.
First step, dress for success.
God damn it.
Press fizz. We catch him, you buy him.
Thank you, Lucky. Thank you. I don't know why that one specific thing from fucking Aladdin gets stuck in my head so easily. But it does.
This person way at the end. Unfortunately, they won't actually let me do it as Fisher, which is sad because it would be very funny. But I'm sure that would fuck with the EXP.
Sorry, I'm just thinking about Aladdin. I just had this really weird thought where they always try to like portray fucking Princess Jasmine as this strong, independent woman, but bitch didn't know that you had to spend money and just gave a kid an apple off a fucking stall.
Super chill. But yeah, no, it's
Am I going the right way? Yeah, I'm going
Yes.
the right way.
It's funny we make that whole comment, but one of my lines literally is, fish, fish, I got fish here, fresh fish, straight from the sea's bosom to your mouth.
We crash him into the statues, right?
Or there might be a line attack that you take to the statues, but yes, there's gonna be something you do and you gotta statue it.
Gotcha.
We will give you no hints, Omega. You must figure this out yourself.
I mean, this is a fishmonger's cry, but I don't, you know, I've literally just rolled up on this guy out of the blue, so.
Is that the attack? I don't know. Oh, yeah, that is it. No, statue that. Oh, it's too late.
No, statue, no.
Or statue that, too. Statue everything. You almost died from that.
I did.
Oh wait, maybe is it the charge that does more damage the further it goes?
I don't know. Well, it has 3 bone stacks, so it's hard to tell.
Yeah, I think the bone stack came from the tether.
Yeah.
Why is it always centered on me?
Yep.
Nope.
there we
Too
go.
soon. Too soon, Loth.
God damn it.
Yeah, get close.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Successful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, look, Omega succeeded in the sale.
Nice.
Listen, you gotta be personal, okay? People don't like cold call.
Nay.
Give that guy some life advice, and he's like, but I could use a fresh meal. And I'm just like, hey, have I got the deal for you?
You just throw a fish at his face.
No, I'm not.
You did change the blue mage into fish.
Sadly,
Fine,
unfortunately, I might be able to do the objectives as blue mage. I won't be able to complete the quest because it's too low level, but I technically could become blue.
Just
fish here.
I don't remember how many fish I sold. I'm gonna assume 2.
Yeah. I remember we talked about this last night. You and I sold 2.
We talked about this?
Yeah. During Helldivers.
Remember.
I have no recollection of this conversation.
It's true. I don't. Lord Stool. A higher rank than Toadstool.
I wanted to have tiny crowns.
They should have tiny crowns. Or a cape.
Oh, yeah. Mushroom Man with a cape.
Ruins Wamoracampa. That's
shit. Stun doesn't work on it.
That was the end of the conversation after 2 choices. Okay, so these can go by quick.
Before I forget, where's my egg?
Oh, true. I don't have egg. I have honey lemon.
Don't worry, I've got egg and about 500 of the different colored chocolates from Valentine's.
Should hit up Maria and Jay selling the fish.
Across dimensions, I think Omega tried to sell me a fish.
It's true. Hey, you need food items, food buffs? Fish for you.
Fish.
Fetch. Oh yeah, Boogeyman. This guy can be a bitch.
Let's see how it goes. Do we hit the luminescence be the hide in the shadows?
No. Yeah, I mean, yes. When we hit in the shadow, we beat it up, and then we get a buff. And whenever we have to be next to him when the buff runs out, because then it will light us up. Yeah. So we are radiated. So run on over to this dude, because then it's gonna be all like boom, and he's gonna be like
Excellent.
my eyes.
Good work.
Yeah, good. And he'd be like, fuck you, monkey fuck.
Well done, Omega. 2 out of 3.
2 out of 3. Same as most of us.
Is it the second lady that catches most people? Because, like, I feel like that conversation ended and I was like, oh, that went by, like, way faster than I thought it would. I guess you gotta keep prompting. Or maybe she's, like, the one...
Alright, it's over here.
...person you have to actually hit. This is definitely one of those things where you can tell that they just figured out this NPC following mechanic, and they're like, "Oh, you're gonna do this a lot."
I think it's nice.
It's handy. Like it's like very neat that they got it. It's just one of those things where it's very funny how obviously they didn't have it until now, and now that they've got it, they're like, "Oh, we're using this for everything." Actually,
A little spicy out there at the end, but we okay.
How spicy? Bell pepper? Chili pepper? Ghost pepper?
I'm bleeding from my everything.
Hey, is this the Doors boss?
I would have made a reference there, but I think I would be the only one to get a reference to Hot Ones.
I think we've got a... This is the timer to clear the room.
Yeah, this is just beat up mobs before the fucking doors get here and just drop us.
The void syrup.
Listen, what else are you gonna put on your void cakes?
As you say that as a fucking succubus model shows up, yeah, the void cakes.
Crash down, crash down.
I do not have plunge yet.
Until then, unmend is your friend.
Hello there. All that you're doing, stop. Oh, hi. Okay, so maybe this wasn't the fucking thing. What is the boss after this?
It might just be normal off the door.
Which one are you doing?
Pompadour Keep Hard.
Keep Hard? Yeah. Oh, what does that one end with?
Maybe it was the last city of Pompadour Hard.
Yeah, I think it's City Hard.
I think the boss is just right after
statue
this.
and stuff.
Isn't this boss Fergus?
Yeah, it is.
Ferdinand?
Ferdy? Yeah, Ferdy.
Ferdy, yeah, close.
Yeah, it's Ferdy.
Look at those shoes.
But yeah,
another boy from the Boy Dog series.
I mean, it makes sense because
just imagine, like, I'm sorry, I'm just looking at those shoes. I just like to imagine he just gets on a rod and just spins around them, just whee, like a hanger on a fucking, like a hanger on a rod.
I can see that.
Let's go.
This fucking Kefka knockoff.
Well, you know what he's about because one of his attack is Jungler's X.
Yeah.
I hate jongleurs.
Kill mobs. Slow the expansion. Alright, good job, us. Why are you immune during this?
Oh, damn it.
Hurry up.
Ah.
Stab. This guy's like, I was a Reaper before it was cool.
Well, he is a voidman. Ferdy Voidman.
You put a fucking scythe on me.
He put a scythe on you. And now
you're dead.
Ah, now I have been. Help.
Help.
I helped Latin earlier. The only thing I'm thinking about then was, you idiots! You fools! We've all got swords!
We've all got scythes.
First, you and your invincibility.
Freddy does have a lot of invincibility modes, doesn't he?
Try to Eggy crushes balls.
I'm pretty sure Freddy doesn't have balls.
Crush him anyway.
Put him in the femur breaker. Mr. Warrior, let it break this man.
No, that's a fucking.
Ah.
That's a tank LB.
No, I meant Warrior of Light, but saying Mr. Warrior of Light is way too many syllables.
Well, that's what saying wool.
So he trapped. Yes. He trapped me in place and then put the spinning attack on me.
Oh, yeah.
That one.
It's not gonna.
I had someone ask for the LB, okay?
Man, we're getting a lot of orchestrations today. I didn't have this one actually. I'm surprised.
Oh, I gotta go spend my tomestones of causality.
I got a lot of gear. I need to go turn this shit in for company seals. Be right back. I'm not gonna fucking.
Okay.
No, I'm just gonna fucking post it because. Hang on. Shit, I gotta fix it.
Also gonna star that GIF that Act shared.
Every time.
Ooh, big desk pound.
Sorry, every time I replay it, it just kills me.
You have triggered the enrage. You need to double check if I still got on my computer the version that you wanted me to make, Lucky, from that one video.
Oh, maybe.
Omega, did he describe what his gods look like?
No. We've not gotten to that part yet. He did mention that they called the tower Zot. Run straight through this elephant.
There it is. I have found it. I have fond memories of our Star Wars campaign.
I have that on my favorites somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay, Loth, if you were looking for a conversation where somebody said some guys have animal heads and some guys have animal arms, we got there.
Okay.
Actually got something new off the minion gotcha for once.
What was it?
Wind up Taru Taru. Also, I love the item description. I have put it in the Crow General.
Mm-hmm. Well, considering I am now capped on fucking seals, I think I will buy me some minion roulettes.
Yep.
Let's go with 2 of each.
That's my normal.
And then I will drop off the rest of the shit that I have in my back pocket.
I just feel like at this point, the Warrior of Life, when being, you know, introduced to some new foreign people's deities, is just like taking notes for the future fight. Just like, oh boy, great, I'm gonna have to fight some fucked up version of this before long.
So, does your gods have any glaring weaknesses that could be exploited in a fight?
If you had to give your gods an elemental affinity on a 6-element scheme.
Well, I got some choice minions that I already have, but are going into the company chest, so knock yourselves out. We got Littlefoot, who's this particular Yeti is content in knowing that bigger is not necessarily better. The Shaggy Stoat. This adorable piglet will gore your heart and leave you yearning for more. Tengu doll. And you know what they say about the size of a doll's nose. And Sete. Dragoness is in the eye of beholder.
Architect had the same idea I did. Immediately just look at the company chest.
Enjoy that shit. Free minions!
Damn, usually I can get away with slipping the minions, but I'm in the middle of Razatan.
I've already got all of those. I will take this Unicult that's in here, because I don't have that one yet.
Ah, my danger.
I will be taking the... I don't have many of these.
I took the level 4. Did you want the level 4 Starlight?
Oh wait, did it reload? I'll take the Otter. You can have the Littlefoot.
Yeah, I'll take the 1.
How many Malboro seedlings are currently in the company chest?
1.
And I removed the other ones.
Sorry.
There are no Malboro seedlings.
Yeah.
Currently.
I cannot guarantee what happens next time someone runs Aurum
Yeah,
Veil.
no, I just saw it vanish, you son of the bitches.
Let me check my Chocobo Shadow bag.
Shadow.
Oh, I mean, I know for a fact I've put 1 or 2 in there before. Like, it happens.
There we go. All is right with the world.
I just know that, like, it has become a running comment.
I've also put 2 Winds on the Plains in there.
What happened here?
Oh, there's a Gabriel Alpha in there.
Yep.
Their dress marks them as
Double
alchemists.
check which one is Gabriel.
I see no evidence of injury or poison.
Thinkest thou they but slumber?
Maybe they're hungry.
That's the
I believe
silver
so.
one, I believe.
Whether it is by choice is another question entirely.
Alpha is from the lockboxes.
Yeah.
Oh,
the silver
we have
little
guests.
mech mount.
Yeah. Because that's the one that I've
You
got.
must excuse the poor welcome.
But don't
Long
worry,
days
let's
and
go.
long
Who
nights
removed
have
it?
taken their toll, as you can see.
Who took the mobile seedling out? I just put it in there.
Whomst?
Retainer. Where's the others?
I am Vashan, servant to the satrap. My task was, in fact, to wake these good men and women, if you will allow.
You know it wasn't me. I'm in a cutscene right now.
Oh, I know.
People of the Great War,
tired.
I come bearing new
No, did I somehow
scales.
get rid of them all?
Scales?
Like that was the last one I had. Damn it.
We have new scales?
No, this makes
Completely
perfect sense.
unrelated,
This
but
is
cheerleader
just
fully
like
gives me
if
fucking
these
life.
guys were gamers,
Yes,
and this kid
my
just said I have a
friends.
basket full of
Gather
graphics
round.
cards.
I have them right here.
Yep, that was my
Now I
last
can
mobile
continue
seedling.
my experiment.
Well, we'll get some more.
Okay.
Trust us.
One for me.
Someone should
Time to
do
go.
it where the kid shows up and it's just like, hey guys, I've got
Those are dragon
Dawntrail
scales.
early cards.
Yes.
All right.
Such
Time to go
materials
give the
are vital
Domans
to
some
their most
marble
pressing
seedlings.
Research.
You!
You!
We are fortunate to have them. Our experiments are
I can
so
get that cheaper.
close to
I've got
bearing
it's
fruit.
one of my favorite locations. I can get them.
Chasing Ark down.
Soon we will have a talisman capable of nullifying the etheric emissions from that accursed tower.
All right, they're
Did I
donated.
say something wrong? Are you not here with Varshan? Wait, who are you people? Of course.
I'm hearing
You're the
a
one
lot of
Kryos
walkers in the distance.
The warrior
They
of
too are
light we've
upset
been
by
waiting
this.
for.
Oh, this is a day of celebration.
Praise
Damn it,
be
as soon
to
as I load in,
Silverova.
I don't see him in the area
The
anymore.
winds
He's
have
actually
shifted.
just left.
I feel it. The end to our toil is near.
Yeah, I've made it back to the house.
I feel it too. My head hasn't been this clear in days.
Tell me, how did you acquire those scales?
Curious that it concerns you so.
I am now hiding.
But worry not. They were freely given by the dragon with
Sadly,
whom
I'm on a
our
party, so I can
satrap
see
has
your
forged a
fucking,
lawful
dot.
pact.
Damn it.
That is well.
Is that a Dami Mommy Lalafell?
You must be quite familiar with Dragonkin, yes?
Is this their congealed
Yeah.
blood I see
Yeah,
on
it
your
is.
weapon?
STD, it's in trouble.
Yeah. Speaking of dragon blood, you yourself have been infused with it. have you
Good
not?
luck with that. I'm not wearing my Dragoon gear.
I should
Bye.
like to draw a file order. if so. Now, see here.
Just back jump.
Come along, come along. I must
Jump,
insist that you
Astidian.
visit our laboratory.
No, remember, it's still the thing where it's tied to where you are. They can still
Cease your
grab
shoving,
it.
or so help me.
Well, I mean, if you elusive jump, or yeah, Jay hits pay respects. Damn.
Oh dear,
You don't
your
have to do
poor
'em like that.
companion. What with the new scales and your timely arrival, my colleagues are a little giddy with excitement.
Yeah, I don't know how
No
he got
harm
up
will
there
come to
either.
him, I promise. Meanwhile, shall we find a quiet place to talk?
Everyone's just dying.
Get down here, Alter.
As you may
Or
have
Architect,
guessed,
I just want to
I
talk.
am Vidana, the alchemist who sent the request. Come with me, all of you, and I can
As I
explain
put down the ley
crux of
lines.
situation.
Okay, all I have to do is rescue you out of them.
We're not in the party anymore.
Yeah.
Don't you lie to me, game. This is a perfectly valid target for Flare.
I attuned to the Everate.
My brain is having a tough time figuring out how he got up there.
I think it was like a very
Cat powers.
specific. Yeah, very specific pixel.
He's finally down. Get him. Oh no, that's lucky.
Oh, you're going to attack me?
Oh,
You're approaching me. No! You found it! Please!
if American marksman spiteful up here.
Whatever, I like our campsite anyway.
Yeah, I wonder. Hold on. Where will I end up if I do this?
Hello.
So yeah, this is like the one specific pixel to get up on the roof.
The very specific pixel.
Interesting.
There's like some bit of geometry that I'm able to stand on.
Okay.
New jumping puzzle unlocked at the house.
Lucky did specifically say that he was keeping some items around because people will turn the front lawn into a jumping puzzle, whether it's intentional or not.
Oh man, I love this fucking little camping stove over here. That's adorable.
Yeah, that's just called the camping set.
Yeah.
The camp stove on the little bench.
Yes.
Yeah, it's great. It's cute. I noticed it earlier when I sat there. It's even got, you
Oh,
know,
mine's even
what we
more.
all know we would be cooking on the camp stove, which is egg.
Egg.
Yep. And milk.
Milk. You gotta have something for breakfast.
Which reminds me, one of these days I have to do a proper camping trip.
Some cowboy coffee would probably be fine.
Yeah, a little camp stove like that, egg, and then After egg, pancakes.
Egg, flapjack, griddle cakes, as they are sometimes called.
These are what you're saying to me.
You've never heard of a flapjack? A griddle
No, we
cake?
don't have flapjacks.
A pancake?
We have waffles and pancakes.
I mean, spoilers, if you have waffles and pancakes, you have flapjacks and griddle cakes.
God damn it.
It's all the same shit.
And you guys make fun of me for saying Macca's.
I mean, that's just a funny way to shorten, you know.
McDonald's?
Yeah.
It's a lot
Which,
easier
I
to
mean,
say.
the abbreviation common in my family when I was younger was Mickey D's.
Yeah, I was about to say Mickey D's is ours.
Yeah, that's... a lot of people say Mickey D's over here as well. But it's just almost traditional to be like, you going on a Macca's run?
I have to remember to specifically say sit on ground or else it would have yoinked me into somebody's lap.
Where's Loft? It just crushed underneath the cacao. Oh yeah. Sorry, just double checked Lucky's title. That reminds me, we need to go check out that new servant that was released. The King of the Mountain. Oh, the Cavern.
Cavern King, my dude.
Yes, Cavern King.
Hold on.
Cavern King, Count Monte Cristo.
I need to share this. This is a great image.
Uh-oh.
Now do I have to stand back further?
I looked back over at Twitter.
Goobs Day.
I think you need to get a certain distance from it. Or...
Ah, here we go. Oh, it's stand back then get close? That's weird. I guess they don't want to, like, hit me with the weird AoE. This definitely speaks a little bit to some of the macro level game design I see with 14 that sometimes I wish was a little more expedient.
So something I learned the hard way, there's a lot of like this random walking around the map that's kind of slow, but almost every time you stop, you're pretty much, or like they'll take you to every ether current. So that's at least a little bit nice.
I just mean like doing this song and
Very
dance
tedious.
4 times is like we didn't need to do it 4
makes sense,
times.
but it's tedious.
Yeah. I get that they want to like logically they would want multiple tests, but this says to me like a lot of so I was auto walking earlier. It reminds me of a lot of like my number one complaint about doing like solo story content in 14 is that like I feel like it takes 2 or you know 1 or 2 more times of rotation of the mechanics than it needs to, because you know what you're doing the first time you know do this, then walk away and go back, maybe a second time to drive it home, but it's like, why do we walk around in a circle? And also, am I close to any? No, I'm not close to anything right now. I'm southeast.
what happened, but look at me.
Look at him.
Yeah.
He is the Leviathan now.
I don't know if anything's different from your screen. I just see you sitting on a stump.
I have fallen through the stump, so all you see is my head.
Oh, I don't see that at all.
Yeah, no, you're just sitting normally on the stump for me.
This is the old server-side, client-side displacement.
The succubus is just staring at the camping.
My brightness might be a little bored too. Hello. Okay, I just popped back up. I bet that's a mean-ass chili in that pot.
Just look at me stalking through rainy Razapon on my vibrantly glowing purple bird.
It's either chili or curry.
Ooh, what would I rather have? Fuck. Nah, I'd probably go with chili.
I'd start with chili as a default, and then we can like rotate through their meals.
If you're making it in the cook pot, yeah, it's a camp stew of some kind.
Although rice would probably fucking bring along bread.
I'm pretty sure cornbread's pretty good. I guess like you could store raw rice in a sack, but you can get cornbread in a tin.
True enough.
I think there's also ways to make like cornbread where that's like it's almost done, then you just heat it up by the fire.
Oh, just like prepare the dough or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, there's a couple different kinds of travel bread that way.
You can just make cornbread in a cast iron pot like this one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it requires multiple pots then, which requires multiple fires.
Well, the camping stove has a cast iron pan, so we could also cook it in that.
Fair enough.
When the egg's done.
Oh, someone's running it on the chocobo over there.
Wait, there's somebody else going through the neighborhood?
Yeah.
Put some snow.
They're on a. Just ran past.
Going back to the market board. They're a sprout, so I'm gonna go buy the alien thing.
Just freaking the fuck out.
I'm gonna steal the stump.
Yep, there's 2 sprouts by the market board.
Now I'm curious.
They might be the new neighbor. Remember one of the plots was getting sold recently.
Oh, hey, you know?
It looks like, no, they're from across the bridge, it seems.
Ah. One of the neighbors' plots, I think it's a medium side, but they have like sides through on the side.
Yes, that would be Radzat
They have
Khan.
what?
Hardly anyone has been allowed in or
Room on
out
the
since our
side
troubles
of
with
the
the tower
house.
began.
Hold on, let me take a screenshot.
The faithful citizens huddle inside the city walls,
This is just a
and commerce has
layout.
all but ground to a standstill. I pity the satrap, the trials he must be facing. Well, he is the most important person in Radzat Khan. Long ago, this island was home to 2 tribes of Matanga, the Gajasura and the Arkasodra. When the Aura came to these shores, it was the Arkasodra with whom they joined forces. Together they defeated the warlike Gajasura, forcing them to flee Thavnair altogether.
Well, time to share some very dumb images.
Peace and prosperity reigned for a time, until a clan of Hjord from the mainland decided they wanted the island for themselves. It was a direct ancestor of the present satrap who arbitrated that conflict and welded the warring factions into the nation we know today. And ever since,
one of the house
a member of that esteemed lineage has inherited this somewhat unique position. You see, by and large, the state is run by the people, but when problems arise,
the patio definitely seems to be part of the house.
The stability provided by the satrap is what has allowed Radzad Khan to thrive all these years.
Oh, that's yeah, that is part of the house. That's one of the specialty housing projects you can do through the company workshop.
Oh, okay.
That might be like the restaurant one.
Definitely feels like it.
But yeah, no. If you go into the company workshop and go to the schematics board, you'll see like in the housing projects they have like things for like a flagship shop, floors, bakery, stuff like that.
All right.
It's like I would use one of them, but it requires materials from the fucking from airships and submersibles.
I come all this way to admire one of my splendid towers, and what do I find? Fools attempting to ward off its tempering influence with magic trinkets. I seem to recall a similar experiment in ages past. What was that man's name? Oh, something? Owen? Another body, another time. Who could be expected to remember every trivial detail?
Allowing them to construct such handy talismans would be counterproductive to my plans. And yet, I find myself deathly curious. How will they manage this feat with the limited knowledge and resources at their disposal?
On my screen, all three of you are through the stumps.
Complications be damned.
Good. Stump physics.
For we cannot escape the nature of our souls. And I, as ever, am my own worst enemy.
Alright, I'm gonna go and fucking work on Fajo. Got more boxes I gotta get to.
Okay, USA.
Alright.
Oh,
Cross the 3-hour mark, and I've just finished a quest. Is it time to set out for the night? I'm just a little... I feel, though I could get a sudden revelation in this line of dialogue, but I feel like I'm still a little bit away from a potential dungeon or anything.
Yeah, no, you're still in the setup.
I think you still got around an hour or something.
Yeah.
Next week you'll have you'll start the plot.
All right. After this cutscene and we get the quest, I'll wrap it up then, probably for the evening.
Yep. I'll probably get into Helldivers 2 if people want to do that. Then I'll probably get the Dragon's Dogma 2.
Yeah.
No, I also need to work on FGO. I'll sit back and farm my last couple boxes.
Actually, I should do that.
Events are speeding along. Yeah, don't worry. You guys are doing productive stuff. I'll get in there, don't worry.
Oh yeah. Need to post this image. I remember hearing this. There's It's been fun, everyone, but I hope you have a lovely night.
Night.
Yep.
Have a good day, Luff.
And that is, I think, we're gonna wrap up the stram. Hope you've enjoyed our time in Endwalker, wrapping up stuff in Labyrinthos, going to Thavnir, seeing stuff, selling fish. Yes, we were in the middle of a different conversation, Axe, but I see you in the chat there. I noticed the subtle vocal shift there too, doing some tricks. But we'll see you back for more. Keep your eyes peeled for everything, and I'll talk to everyone later. Goodbye, everyone.